There's nothing to eat around here. Ah, cookies. Cookie. Property of Janet Wood. Eat these and die. Hi there, come on in.
I can't stay. I just came down to pay you back that $10 I owe you.
Larry, you just borrowed it yesterday.
As long ago as that? So ashamed. Oh, dang it. I almost forgot. I have this little problem. Somehow, I wound up with 2 dates for tonight.
Only 2? Gee, you must be slipping.
Hey, come on, pal. You gonna help me out?
Yeah, you can use my phone to break one of your dates.
I already broke it.
Now, what's the problem?
I fixed her up with you.
Oh, no way.
Jack, this date won't cost you a cent. She will invite you back to her house and cook dinner. I'm telling you, Jack, you have not lived until you have tasted her lasagna.
I'm not interested in her lasagna.
It's good thinking. Go straight for the dessert.
Will you get out of here?
She will call you later, all right?
Yeah.
Oh, one more thing.
Now what?
I'm going to need that $10 for tonight.
Larry, hey! Oh, Larry! If there's one thing I can't stand, it's a freeloader.
Oh, then how come you're eating my cookies?
Oh, I'm sorry. You want some?
No, thank you.
Why not? Just because I ate one?
No, Jack. It's just they weren't green when I hit them 2 years ago.
Don't worry, Jack. If you get sick, we'll take all your messages.
Oh, that's very comforting. What are you talking about?
We got a new telephone answering machine.
Why?
Well, with the 3 of us working all the time, who knows how many calls we miss?
Well, we don't need an answering machine.
Some of those calls could be from girls.
What are you waiting for? Turn it on. Turn it on.
Hey, Jack, I'll record a message right now. Hello, this is Janet Wood.
Wait a minute. How come you get to do it?
She's right, Janet. We need somebody with a good voice.
What's wrong with my voice?
Well, nothing. It just gets a little squeaky at times.
What?
He's right, you know. Hi. So sorry, but we're not at home right now. If you'd be so kind to leave your name at the sound of the tone, we'll get back to you as soon as we can. I promise. Goodbye for now.
What was that?
I was just trying to sound friendly.
Friendly, you sounded naked.
Okay. Let me try it, all right? Let me try it. Now, what do I push?
Okay, wait, rewind here.
Rewind?
All right, go for it.
Okay.
Hello. This is Jack Tripper saying, I've been a puppet, a pauper, a pirate, a poet, a pawn and a king. I've been up and down and over and out. And I know everybody. Each time. Maybe not. Rewind. Hi, this is Jack Tripper.
No, wait.
What?
Well, I just think that since there are 3 people living here, it should say, like, if you are calling for Jack or Janet or...
Oh, I got you. Okay.
Okay, rewind.
Hello. If you are calling for Jack or Janet or Terry, we're all taking a shower right now. Call back in 3 minutes.
Rewind that.
Okay, ready?
Yes.
Sorry we can't come to the phone right now. Please leave your message at the sound of the beep.
Well, that might do it.
Dull, but not bad.
Dull, you're busting. Let the machine answer. What do you do?
Oh, here, wait, put this over here. It's our first call. Here we go.
Sorry, can't come to the phone right now. Please leave your message at the sound of the beep.
I wonder who it is.
Hi, my name's Rita.
Oh, this must be the date Larry set me up with.
We don't know each other, but I've heard great things about you. If you could meet me at 4 o'clock at the Venice roller rink, it'll really be worth your while. Oh, look for a tall brunette in the snack bar, and I'll be wearing a black leotard and a little blue skating skirt.
A little blue skating skirt.
She sounds cheap to me.
I hope so. I'm down to my last $20.
Are you sure we can trust him? I don't like giving these diamonds to a stranger.
Relax, will you? Joe gave me his word this guy's the best fence in the business. And besides, we need him. The cops picked up Louis last night.
Okay, I'll do it.
I'll wait in the car. Be careful how you slip him the ice. You never know who's watching.
Yeah, right.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Terribly sorry. Hi. Whoa, whoa. Hi, you must be Rita.
You must be in pain.
These darn rental skates, somebody went and put wheels on them. Excuse me.
Let me help.
I can do it, no problem. See that? Oh, you sound even better in person. Nice to meet you. I'm,
The best. So I've heard.
You have? Well, I'm not the actual very best, but,
Come on. Don't be modest.
Then again, who am I to argue? No, I can do this. Oh. Excuse me. Oh, did you feel that tremor? Excuse me.
Listen, I've got some really hot stuff for you. I just hope you can handle it.
So do I. I can't. My throat's a little dry. Would you care for a cold drink?
Okay.
Why don't you go grab a table and I'll bring it on over to you. Okay. Stand still, will you? Listen, I'd like 2 uncolas, please. Great. What are they, 50 cents a piece? Keep the change. Excuse me, I'm coming right through here. Whoa! If I could just, I just have to move. Special delivery. Right here. Do you have enough ice? Shh. Do you have enough ice?
I've got plenty, but the whole world doesn't have to know it.
No, of course not.
Good. Now, where are we going to meet later?
Later?
Well, we're not going to do it here.
Of course not on roller skates.
So where can we meet? Do you live nearby, maybe?
Oh, I'm very close.
Great. Why don't you give me your address here?
Lickety-split. It's apartment 201, second floor. You guessed it. Okay, there you are. You're so welcome.
Okay. How does 6 o'clock sound?
I've always loved 6 o'clock.
Kiss me.
Huh?
Kiss me.
catch that?
Easy. She just slipped the stuff into his pocket. Should we bust him now?
Nah. We'll grab him later with all the others.
I just gave it to you.
You certainly did.
Hey, Mabel, look what I found.
No, not that.
Why don't we go see that movie?
Oh, no, Terry, I think we better go see a movie that Jim and Tom will like.
Why?
You know what happens when guys don't like a movie. Their minds start to wander, and so do their hands. Jack, boy, was that a fast date.
She sure was.
What?
It's not over yet. She's coming over here later tonight. So you two can do me a big favor and make like a tree and leave.
Actually, Jack, we were planning.
I don't care. Look, why don't you just go see a movie or something?
Jack.
Here's a triple bill at the drive-in.
Just let us tell you, Jack, we were planning...
Why do you have to argue? Is it too much to do me one lousy favor? Go to a movie. Big deal. Look, I'll even pay for it, okay? Here, Terry, I want you to have it. Go ahead. Go
Jack.
ahead. Not enough? All right, here's some money for some popcorn. Okay, and a snack after the movie. That's it. What more do you want?
Jack, we just wanted to tell you that Tom and Jim are taking us to the movies tonight.
Dates? You have dates?
That's right.
Yeah.
Hey. What about the money I just gave you?
Looks good.
Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you, Jack.
Well, you're both so very extremely welcome, tramps. Rita. Oh, my God. Don't move. Janet, Terry! Terry, quick, on my bed. Janet!
What is it, Jack?
My bedroom, quick.
What?
There. Look, diamonds.
Jack. Where did you get these?
They were in my pocket.
And you think these are real diamonds?
Yeah, Jack. I mean, somebody must be playing a joke on you. You can tell by looking they're not real. Jack! Oh, come on, look. Real diamonds will cut glass. See?
Maybe it's not real glass.
Where did you get these?
I don't know. Rita must have put these in my pocket.
But why would she give you diamonds?
Maybe she liked the way I kissed.
Jack, be serious. What do you know about this Rita?
Nothing. She was Larry's date.
Then we know one thing.
What?
She has bad taste.
Jack, you could be in trouble.
These diamonds could be stolen.
Come on. You're dead wrong about my Rita. That's Rita now. She'll straighten this whole thing out. Now, listen, do me a favor and put these back in the pouch, okay?
Oh, okay.
Rita, boy, am I glad to see you. Did you lose some diamonds?
See, Tony, I told you played dumb real good.
Who you calling dumb? Who you calling Tony?
Hiya.
Come on in.
Well, let's get right down to business. What is this stuff worth?
Worth?
How much you gonna give us for the diamonds? Come on, we got no time to waste.
Everything all straightened out?
No. What's the opposite of straight?
Oh.
What's the opposite of straight?
Who are they?
They're my malls.
Balls. I ain't heard him call that in years.
Yeah, well, they're much older than they look. See, the blonde one here, Terry, she is an expert on diamonds, emeralds, and rubies, while Janet over there knows everything about, everything else.
So, you're an expert. What do you think of the Stones?
Oh, I just love their last album.
great sense of humor. Tony hates humor.
Let's get on with it.
Huh?
How much you gonna give us?
Ha. Aha. Ah. All right. Now we're at the heart of it. Yeah, we're right at the center, the core, the crux, if you will. We're looking at the bottom line, talking brass tacks here. We're down to the real nitty-gritty.
How much?
How much do you want?
We'll take $50,000.
Dollars?
Hold it! Who do you think you're dealing with here? A bunch of amateurs? I personally wouldn't give you a penny over $5,000 for that stuff.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, we take $40,000.
Well, maybe I could make it as high as, say, $7,500?
$30,000.
Make it 10.
25.
15, take it or leave it.
It's a deal.
Okay, pay him, Jack.
You heard the lady. Pay us. Right. Excuse me. Right. Yeah, sure. Why don't you write down your address so I know where to mail the check? Huh? Trust me. Make it payable to Rita and Tony, right? You'd rather have cash. I knew you would. Okay, no problem. All right, Janet and Terry, let's go in the bedroom and open up the safe. The bedroom.
Wait a minute. How come all three of you have to go?
House rules. House rules. I don't trust Terry, and Terry doesn't trust me, and nobody trusts Jack.
Oh, boy, are we in trouble.
Yeah, we can't even trust each other.
Jack, what are we going to do about Tony and Rita?
No, Janet, you think.
How about you doing some thinking for a change? Didn't I do my part? Didn't I get them down from 50,000 to 15?
And tell me, oh wizard of Santa Monica, during all your wheeling and dealing, did you ever happen to think where we would get $15,000?
I can't do everything. Let's just get out of here. Oh, what do you suggest, Terry? We jump out the window?
That's it, the window.
Forget it, Jack Tripper. I'm not jumping out of any second-story window.
Of course not. We're going to tie the sheets together and slide down.
That is the stupidest idea.
Okay, stay here and get killed.
But I like it.
Hey, what's going on in there? You go out there and talk to them while Janet and I tie the sheets.
What did I talk about?
About 5 minutes, move.
Hi. How you two doing? Good.
What's going on in there?
Oh, they're counting the dough.
Good.
Can I get you something? Some milk or cake?
No.
Well, no cake, but how about some milk? You know, everybody loves milk. You know, just like the ads. You know, my mother, she used to always say to me. That's what I used to say.
What's taking them so long?
Good question. I'll go find out right this minute. I'll be right back. Nice chatting with you.
How are things going out there?
We are having a lovely time. I am about to serve tea.
What do you mean, how are things going out there?
Okay, we're all set. Let's go. Come on.
Come on, let's go. I can't take this.
I think this is going to work.
Thank God.
Don't thank him till we're down.
Jack, are you sure it'll hold?
I didn't spend 2 years in the Navy for naught, Janet. Calm down. Just follow me.
Okay.
Pull yourselves together. Come on. Sorry for the delay, Big Toe, but it takes a while to count 15 grand. Wouldn't want to shortchange you.
No, you wouldn't.
Oh, you don't have to count it. No, it's already counted. It's all present and accounted for. You don't have to. No. You don't. Oh, Janet, silly Janet, you gave me the wrong briefcase.
Why?
Get over here. Thank God you're here.
Freeze! Stay where you are.
I'm staying.
Get over there to the rest of your gang.
Officer, you have this all wrong. We are not one of them.
You're not?
No. Oh, thank you so very much. You see,
They stole these diamonds.
Why, thank you, little lady. We have had a very hard time prosecuting you without these. Now get over there with the rest of the crooks. Get!
Officer, this is just so easy to explain.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. Explain it, Jack.
Officer, may I? Officer, seriously, I have a friend who lives upstairs by the name of Larry, and he set me up on a blind date with Rita.
Sorry, wrong apartment.
Hi, Jack. Want to talk to me about something?
Larry, it's about that blind date.
Hey, buddy, I'm sorry if it didn't work out, but that's no reason to call the cops.
Larry, the girl you fixed me up with got me in trouble.
Shouldn't that be the other way around?
Larry, would you be serious? Look, just tell these officers that you fixed Jack up with Rita.
No problem. I'll be glad to. Who's Rita? Hi, Rita. Are you crazy? I fixed him up with Sally. You think I'd dump a girl that looks like that?
And you really don't know her?
No, but give me time.
Then when she called, I was a wrong number.
You can say that again.
All right, stop wasting time. Let's get out of the station.
Officer.
Move!
Moving, excuse me. I'm gonna miss you, Jack.
You too, Slick.
Police brutality?
Come on, move it out.
Officer, actually, you really are making a very big mistake.
You're right. I almost forgot the groupies.
Right.
Move it!
Groupies!
That's why.
I was starving.
Jack, can we get you anything before we go to bed?
Not hungry.
You still mad at the cops?
No, I'm still mad at Rita.
Jack, come on. If she hadn't spoken up, you would still be in jail.
Yes, she said that you were innocent.
No, she didn't. She said that dumb punk was innocent. It's all that machine's fault. I hate it.
Well, we like it, Jack, so it stays.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah.
Hello, this is Jack Tripper. If you're interested in buying this machine, you can have it. Cheap. Don't tell Janet or Terry.
Jack, how long are you going to stay in the bathroom?
Until I'm finished.
Will you let me in? I have a date.
In here?
Jack!
Well, I have a date too, and I'm not coming out until I'm beautiful.
Oh, Jack, your souffle is burning.
God, my souffle. Hey, I'm not cooking anything.
My mistake.
Come here, just for a second. Janet, open the door. That's better.
You forgot your pants.
Janet, couldn't you have waited till I was through changing?
Jack, would you please just answer the door?
Hi. Oh, excuse me, I'm Hank Thompson. I'm looking for Janet.
Well, she's still getting dressed, Hank. You're a little early.
Hope I haven't interrupted anything.
No, come on in.
Thanks. Say, who are you?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm Jack Tripper. I live here with Janet and Terry.
Oh, how nice.
Not really. Sometimes they can be a real headache.
Jack, could you zip me?
See what I mean? Terry, this is Hank Thompson.
Oh, hi, nice to meet you.
Will you stand still?
Oh, your hands are cold.
Well, they're getting warmer.
Zip.
Zipping.
Hi, Hank. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Oh, it was worth it. Oh, wow, do you look gorgeous.
Really? Hey, are those prescription glasses?
Hank, have you met Jack?
Yeah.
Too bad. Shall we go? Bye. Oh, Terry, don't forget, you're $15 short on your share of the rent.
I am not. I paid the phone bill.
Excuse me. I paid the phone bill.
Oh. Well, didn't I pay for the cleaning?
Yep, with my $10.
Well, didn't I buy the groceries this week?
No.
You're right. I owe you $15.
Excuse me, do you usually have this much trouble with household finances?
Nah, only months we have to pay the rent.
What do you do to get by?
Gee, Hank, I'd love to sit down and talk to you about all this, but I have a date. Excuse me.
I think my readers would be interested.
Readers?
Yeah, Hank does a column for the paper on coping with inflation.
And I would love to write about you three, if you don't mind.
No, I don't mind. Not at all. Come on over here, Hank.
Okay.
Sit on down, make yourself comfortable.
Hey!
Cheap thrill, Terry. Hank, it all started 6 years ago. Feel free to quote me.
Jack?
That's J-A-C-K. You see, I was a struggling young cooking student who had a dream.
I think it would really be better if I just asked you all questions.
Yes, it certainly would.
Now, first of all, what made the three of you decide to live together?
Economics, it's a lot cheaper.
Yeah, we save a lot of money on entertainment. We never have to leave the house to have fun.
As I was saying, it's a lot cheaper when 3 people share the rent and the food, the utilities.
But do you share everything?
Well,
Everything.
He's not interested in your fantasies. He's interested in the apartment. You see, I wanted a place close to the hospital where I work as a nurse. Mm-hmm. Hank, it isn't easy being a nurse. I am under a great deal of stress and strain.
Terry!
That's Terry with an I.
Would you two mind if we just stuck to the subject? Jeez. You see, Hank, I was living here in this apartment with 2 girls. Then Eleanor got pregnant and we got Jack. Well, not exactly. I mean, she didn't have Jack.
Hey, excuse me. What happened was they begged me on hands and knees to move in with them, so I decided to give them a break.
Jack, that's not the way it happened at all.
Of all the egotistical things that you have ever said in your life.
Wait. Hang on a second. Wait a minute.
No, yeah,
Hank wants to say something. He's our guest. Please, feel free, Hank. Go ahead. Thank you.
Let's just stick to the basic problems, all right? And one at a time, please.
Oh, yeah. Okay, go.
Right. It's not easy being one of the top chefs in L.A. That's Tripper, T-R-I. He said one at a time, Janet, double P-E-R.
Jack, get this here.
The man is a professional.
Oh, I'm pretty excited about it.
Hey, girls, paper come yet?
No, not yet. Jack, why don't you go take a look? That kid never hits the landing.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Lucky shot, Arnold. Hate that kid.
Did you get it?
Yeah, it came airmail.
Oh, good. I can't wait to read it.
Here, you girls take some sections here, all right? Let's look.
Give me.
What, are you sure it's in today's paper,
I
Janet?
don't know, Jack, but that's what Hank said.
Oh, no.
What?
Burt Reynolds broke up again.
Oh, here it is, Hank Thompson.
Read it.
Penny pinching can be fun. See, 1 rundown apartment plus 2 knockout girls and an all-American boy equals 1/3 the rent and 3 times the fun.
Well, he called us knockouts.
You can't believe anything you read in the papers these days. No. Terry, a nurse who'd quicken any patient's pulse, assures me that nothing happens at home to make Jack's temperature rise. But you can't tell me this young chef doesn't do more than his share of cooking in that apartment.
Hey, what is this?
Well, that's not true.
Maybe it gets better. And then there's Janet, who works in a flower shop. Now, this honey really keeps Jack buzzing around.
Why, that crumb.
With these 3, it's share and share and share alike. And from the look on Jack's face, they do share everything.
That makes it sound like we're...
Yeah, that'd be wonderful, wouldn't it?
Jack.
You know I'm kidding.
How
could he write that about us?
I thought he was your friend.
Not anymore.
What are people gonna think when they read this?
Nothing.
What?
Oh, come on. The story is buried on the back page. I mean, whose life could possibly be so boring that they'd read the paper from cover to cover?
There's your answer.
Oh, boy, if he read this article, I better start looking for a new place to live.
Oh, hide it, Jack, hide it. Hello.
I just finished reading Hank Thompson's column.
Oh, boy, I better start packing.
Freeze!
Mr. Furley, we can explain.
It's a little late for that. It's all right here for the whole world to see.
But, Mr. Furley, it isn't true.
You bet it isn't.
What?
One run-down apartment. This apartment isn't run down. I just painted it 3 years ago.
Oh, thank God.
And then when I read what was going on between you and the girls, talk about your fairy tales. I hope this doesn't hurt your social life, Jack.
What a relief. Am I glad that's over? Woo.
What do you mean, over?
Yeah.
How are we gonna go to work and face people?
Oh, come on. Don't worry about it. That article never mentioned anybody's last name. And you know how many flower shops there are in Los Angeles? And Janet is a very common name.
What? You know, he's right. There must be thousands of nurses in L.A., and some of them must be named Terry. I know because I am.
And you have been for years, haven't you?
Yeah.
Look, girls, just take my advice and forget about that story, okay? Hey, after work, let's meet at the Regal Beagle. I'll buy.
Okay. Okay, Jack, thanks. I feel better.
Me too.
That's the way. Now, believe me, you girls have nothing to worry about. Absolutely nothing.
You're right.
Yeah, we just don't believe it.
Okay, that's $4.50 out of 5. So there's your change, Mr. Hubbard.
Thank you, Janet.
You're welcome. Oh, I saved you a pamphlet on ferns. I thought you'd be interested.
Thank you. Of course, it won't be as interesting as what I read about you.
Oh, Mr. Hubbard, you didn't believe that article, did you?
Of course not. It was very kind of you to save the pamphlet for me.
Oh, I'll find it for you. I like to keep my customers happy.
I'll bet you do.
Hi, Terry. Terry, I can't seem to find those admittance papers for Mr. Chambers.
Oh, here, doctor. Let me help you.
Oh, thank you.
All right. Would you excuse me, please?
Oh, sorry.
Thank you. Let me see. Would you look at this? Everything back here is such a mess.
Not from where I'm standing.
Here it is. Let's go.
I'm right behind you.
Talk about your lucky guys.
That is just so terrible. I cannot believe it happened to you, too.
Well, he did. He just reached over and pinched me.
Where?
Behind the door.
Oh, no. Terry.
Oh, I never expected this.
Me neither. I never thought those guys could read.
Hey, Mike, 3 beers, okay? Well, happy hour must have started early today. Except at this table.
Sit down.
What's the matter with you?
It's that dumb article. Janet and I both got hit on today.
What?
Yeah, and now those creeps over at the bar are giving us looks.
I'll take care of those guys.
Hey, Jack. Boy, did I have you pegged wrong.
You did?
Yeah. Hey, I gotta hand it to you, guy. You're a better man than I thought.
Well, I get by with a little help from my friends.
Don't you even care what happened to us today?
Oh, of course I do. What happened to you was... Well, when you got it, you know? No, what happened to you was terrible. I mean, it was degrading, dehumanizing.
Here we go. 3 beers on the house.
No, they're not. They're on Jack.
morning, girls. No, come on now. You don't have to apologize. That beer was great for my hair. It left it soft and silky. Terry, can I have some of your magical coffee, please? Thank you. In the cup, not in the hair, okay? Oh, come on. You girls aren't still mad about last night, are you?
Mad? Who's mad?
I'm glad you're not. None for me, thanks.
Jack, how could you let those guys think there was something going on between us?
Oh, come on, Janet. It's not their fault. I mean, they see a handsome, likable, fun-loving kind of guy living with two lonely girls.
Lonely?
What does it hurt to let them have their silly little fantasies?
Like Jack Tripper of all the arrogant,
Girls,
things.
you're overreacting.
Overreacting?
Listen, as long as we know the truth, who cares what other people think? Susan, what's the matter?
You can take this stuffed animal you gave me and stuff it.
I don't suppose this has anything to do with that article in the paper about me.
You two-timing fink.
Yeah, that's the one. Susan, it's all lies. Girls, tell her.
Anything you say, sexy. It's all lies.
Every bit of it.
Stop that! Would you stop that?
Okay. It's all true.
Every bit of it.
Don't believe him. Don't believe
Oh,
them.
but how could she help herself? I mean, here we are, these two lonely girls living with this likable, handsome,
fun-loving kind of guy.
You don't need this. You have enough playthings of your own.
Susan, wait, does this mean our date for the carnival is off, Susan? There goes the best bumper car partner who ever lived. Why didn't you girls tell her the truth?
Oh, Jack, what does it matter if she has her silly little fantasies?
Yes, Jack, you're just overreacting. I mean, as long as we know the truth.
Okay, I was wrong.
Finally admits it.
Yeah.
Boy, I never realized how quick people are to believe the worst.
What now?
Oh, probably somebody else coming up here to smirk at us. I'll handle this.
Okay.
Go away and take your dirty mind with you.
Who is that?
My mother. My mother! Oh, Mom, I'm sorry. I didn't recognize
you. If you came to visit more often, you might.
Oh, Mom, you look terrific. You remember my two roommates?
Of course. Sodom and Gomorrah.
I think she read the article.
No wonder you don't have time to write home.
Listen, Mom, you don't
Never
understand.
Mind, you can tell me all about it on the way back to San Diego. Now go and get packed.
What?
Do you have a nice suitcase? I hope you're not still using that bag you used in the Navy. It smelled of fish.
Mom, I'm not moving to San Diego. I have a life here.
Oh, I know. I read about it.
Mom, that's all lies. Janet and Terry are not like that at all.
Aren't you a gentleman trying to protect their reputation?
Mrs. Tripper, can we talk to you?
Tell them no.
No. Mom, listen,
Now go to your room and pack. I'll help you.
Hey, Mom, can I...
Oh, my gosh. Mrs. Alden, come in.
Mom! Terry, I can explain about that story, Mom. This is not a wild and swinging apartment.
There isn't anything going on between me and Jack or Janet and Jack or anything.
What story? What do you mean, what story? You mean you didn't read the... So? How were things at home?
Well, will you please explain what's going on here?
I'll be happy to explain. According to the newspaper, these two have been throwing themselves at my son. I'm Jack's mother.
Well, that can't be true.
Of course it can. I'm Mrs. Tripper.
The story in the paper must be false. If there's any hanky-panky going on around here, it's because of your son.
Mom, there isn't any... hanky-panky.
I knew I should never have let you move in here with...
Jack.
Mother, just listen to me. What itsy-bitsy little moment. Well, honestly, you never would have spoken to me that way before you moved in with...
Still, Jack.
My Terry was always such a sweet, innocent girl when she lived at home.
Mrs. Alden, she's still the same sweet girl.
What happened to innocent? Oh, I warned you against these big city men. They're all
usual sex maniacs.
And I warned you about the big city women. They're all hussies.
Well, I never.
Well, maybe you should have.
Well, maybe I will. Ladies, just a second. If you don't mind, I would like to speak to the sex maniac envy hussy in the kitchen.
Mom, will you excuse me, please?
Mother, may I?
I don't believe what's going on out there.
Mothers can be so close-minded sometimes.
Yeah, how'd you put up with her all these years?
I was talking about your mother.
My mother?
She's a troublemaker.
Mommy?
All right, you two, let's just stop it.
We're gonna leave it up to Janet. Whose fault is it? Her mother's or my mother?
I think they're both wrong.
What?
And I think you two better get right out there and straighten them out.
Not till she takes back what she said about Mommy.
I'd rather kiss a toad.
You look like you already did.
I do not do to you. I do to
How
you.
the heavens is it? Will you two just grow up?
What's wrong with her?
I don't know.
Janet, as soon as Jack packs his things, we'll be out of your way.
And Terry and I will be out even sooner.
Fine. Swell. Okay. Sure. But in the meantime, we could, just talk it over. No, better yet, just let me ask you a question. Do you consider yourselves good mothers?
Well, I certainly do.
Well, so do I.
Then how could you raise bad children?
We didn't.
Well, of course not.
Well, then. You two should really be proud of Jack and Terry. They're two of the finest people I've ever known. One time.
I can't help it. Every time I get around my mother, I feel like I'm 7 years old again.
Oh, Terry, listen, I feel the same way. For a minute there, I thought she was gonna send me to my room.
She did.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh. Just once, I would like to be able to win an argument with my mother.
You know, when I was a kid, the only way I could do it was to hold my breath until my face turned blue.
You want to give it a try?
Jack,
No, I know.
Think of something. Think of something.
Listen, Terry, I suppose if we started to behave like adults, they'd have to treat us like adults.
You might be right.
Yeah, so why don't we just tell them that we're old enough to choose who we live with?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, Terry, come on, let's go out there and tell those mothers off. Out of the way, Janet.
Jack.
Get your own mother. We know what we're doing. Listen, you two.
You either trust us or you don't.
Darling, of course we do.
Sweetheart, we've been so wrong.
Oh, Mom. Oh, gosh, this is better than holding your breath.
See, Janet, I told you we knew what we were doing.
Son, can you forgive a foolish old lady?
Oh.
And Terry, darling, can you forgive an even more foolish, though younger lady?
Of course I can, Mom.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Now, I'm just going to go home and stop meddling in your life.
Well, wait a minute, Mom. How come you stopped by?
Oh, I forgot. I was shopping and I saw this nightie I thought would be perfect for you.
Wow.
Flannel pajamas are so much more practical, don't you think?
You're right. Maybe I can get some before the stores close. It was so nice to meet you.
Yes. We must do this again sometime.
Well, goodbye, darling.
Goodbye, Mom. Oh, it's so good to see you.
Here, I'll open the door.
Thanks so much for the night.
Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.
Girls, it was just wonderful to see you again. Listen, you've got to get Jack to bring you to San Diego. We just love having you.
Mama, walk you down to the car.
Thank you, Mrs. Tripper.
Jack, guess what?
Huh?
Guess what?
What?
I just spoke to that Hank Thompson, and he's going to print a retraction.
Oh, really? Oh, wonderful. Thank you, Mr. Furley.
Yeah, he's going to take back everything he said about this apartment being run down. Oh, and by the way, he's going to take back what he said about you kids, too.
How did you get him to do that?
Simple. I told him Jack was gay.
Well, I could have told him that. Jack always was a happy boy.
Mr. Furley.
Ralph Furley gets things done.
That's in the paper?
No, Hank Thompson's column.
Well, what does it say?
I don't know. I haven't read it yet. I thought we'd all enjoy the apology together.
Gee, Mr. Furley, you didn't have to do that.
Oh, you don't have to thank me, Jack. After all, I wouldn't want people to get the wrong idea about you.
Mr. Furley, could you just read it?
You know, you just got to know how to talk to those newspaper guys. You got to be clear and direct and make sure they get everything right.
Read, please.
All right. Let's see, here it is. Okay, listen to this. Correction. See, like I was telling you.
Would you please just read it and get it over with?
Hank Thompson wishes to apologize to the subjects of my recent column. Not only is the building not run down, but such improper behavior would never be tolerated there, according to Ralph Furley, their gay landlord.
Angelinos. Oh, hey, listen, I'm glad you called. Have you rented my building yet? Well, why not?
Mr. Angelini, oh, you're on the phone.
Well, you're getting brighter all the time. Now, look.
Thank you, sir.
You've got to understand something.
I just thought you might like to try some of the minestrone.
Then get it.
Soup coming right up.
Now, you listen. I've already got one restaurant. I can't afford to have a second one sit around empty. Now, why can't you rent it? It's got a fully equipped kitchen. Yeah, I know. Times are tough, but there must be someone crazy enough to want to...
Here's your soup, Mr. Angelino.
Why, thank you.
My pleasure.
Son.
No problem.
Like I was saying, for the right young chef, this could be the opportunity of a lifetime. His own restaurant. Isn't that what every young chef dreams about? Could he ask for anything more? Of course, it would have to be someone with initiative, but not impulsive. Tough enough to run a kitchen, and still charming enough to deal with the customers. But who? Oh, wait a minute. I know just the person. He's right under my nose. Young, talented, energetic. Oh, I just know in my heart he could do it. Yippee! On the other hand, I could tear the building down, turn it into a parking lot.
No, Mr. Angelino.
Tripper. Tripper. You know what I'm going to do?
What?
Give you the opportunity of a lifetime.
Janet!
Yeah?
Are you sure I can't fix you a snack?
Oh, no, Terry. You know I started my diet again this week.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
I wish I could be like you, Janet. You know, I eat and eat and eat, and I just can't seem to gain an ounce.
How awful for you.
Maybe I should go into the other room, huh?
No! Don't be silly. This doesn't bother me.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. I'm positive.
Well, okay. It really isn't very good.
It doesn't look good. No, it doesn't. Where are you going?
I'm just gonna get a glass of milk.
Oh, milk. Oh.
You just want to finish what's on your nose, huh? Whatever about that dinosaur.
I did it! I did it! I did it! I did it!
Well, what?
Girls, you are not going to believe this.
What?
I have sensational news.
What?
Wait till you hear.
Oh, will you please just tell us the news?
You got to sit down first. Terry, over here. Janet, you sit right there. Okay, are you ready?
We are.
Wait, Larry's got to hear this.
What is with you? Are you in love?
Are you engaged? Are you on something?
I never know these days.
Jack!
Larry says he's got his hands full. Very full.
Give me the phone. I'll get him down here.
Okay.
Money!
Jack, would you please tell us what's going on?
Just as soon as Larry gets here.
Jack, come on. Larry has got a girl up there. Babette. You think he's gonna come running down here just because you yelled?
Money?
What about money? Larry, I got something to tell. Furley! We forgot Furley.
Wait, Jack!
Hi.
You know what time it is?
Mr. Furley, wait till you hear this.
I can hear it from my place. People are trying to sleep.
Just get in here. Would you come in?
Okay, we're all here. Now you can tell us.
I'll be glad to. Pipe down!
Mr. Furley, not you. Would you tell us, Jack?
Yeah. What about the money?
Janet, remember when we met right here 6 years ago? Remember what I said I wanted more than anything else in the world?
Yes, and the answer's still no.
Are you two finished reminiscing? Remember, there are other tenants in the
Remember the dream I had.
We have rules and regulations. No banging, no screaming.
You mean a dream about having your own restaurant someday?
You have your own restaurant?
Yes!
See, that's just the sort of thing I'm talking about. Your own restaurant?
Tell us about the money.
Jack, tell us about the restaurant.
Well, no, it's Angelino owns another restaurant that's just standing empty.
What, so he offered it to you?
Yeah, well, all I have to do is pay him the rent and 10% of everything I take in.
Oh, that's great, buddy.
so
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I always knew you could do it.
I just can't believe it's happening to me, my own restaurant. I just can't wait to start cooking.
Speaking of cooking, I better get back to Babette. Well, good luck, Jack. I hope you make a fortune.
I can't miss. Who knows? Pretty soon I'll probably buy a car from you.
Tell me more about this restaurant.
Yeah, Jack, what are you going to call it?
Well, I don't know. Let's see. I'd like everybody to know it's my restaurant. I'd like them to know it's French, so...
Then why not call it Gay Paris? Well, it was just a thought.
When can we see it, Jack?
Anytime. It's right nearby in Ocean Vista. I got the keys on me.
Well, how about right now?
I'll drive you. You're gonna love this car. It's perfect for you.
Get dressed. Okay.
Never mind that. Just put on a coat.
Oh, Larry, what about Babette?
She'd have to throw on more than a coat.
Come on, girls. Here it is, 834. I guess this is it. I can't wait to see the inside.
Jack, I bet it'll be cute.
Hurry up and open the door.
Yeah, I feel as if people can see through my coat.
No, I can't.
You know something?
What?
I have waited for this moment all my life.
Will you open the door?
Jack, I am so happy for you.
Oh, I'm all goosebumps.
Oh, Mr. Furley, you're excited for Jack, too, aren't you?
No, there's a draft coming up my leg.
Hey, don't you think somebody should make a speech?
Sure.
All right, yeah. Open the damn door.
Good speech. All right, welcome to my future.
So much for my dream.
No, Jack, it's
Yeah, that's just what I was gonna say.
Jack, it really isn't that bad. I mean, I've seen a lot worse.
Yeah. He was in World War II. I was just kidding. Better get rid of these folding chairs.
Jack, just take a look at that wall. Just take a look at that wall. What do you see?
Holes, cracks, grease stains, torn wallpaper.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that supposed to cheer me up?
Don't you see what I'm getting at? Instead of the torn wallpaper, you could put up a great big poster of the Eiffel Tower. And then over these grease stains, you could put a nice long picture of the French Riviera. Or maybe a map of the wine regions in France. Do you see what I'm getting at?
Yeah! Turn the place into a travel agency. What do you think? Shh.
Yeah, but You know something? Maybe you're right, Janet. Yeah? Think about it. A coat of paint could really lighten this place up.
Sure.
How about some curtains, huh?
Yeah.
Little flowery
I could get you a really good deal on flowers.
Oh, from your shop.
Of course.
And some new wallpaper.
Hey, now you're talking.
I guess I'll have my little bistro after all.
Yeah. There you go, buddy. The whole thing shouldn't cost you more than $2,000 or $3,000 to fix the place up.
What?
Not even counting labor.
Wait a minute. No. Forget the labor. We could do the work ourselves.
Yeah, we can all pitch in and just fix this place right up.
I'd be happy to supervise.
And I'll teach you how.
Hey, just a minute. Where am I going to get $3,000?
From the bank?
Oh, forget it, Larry. Banks have guards and alarms and little cameras that take your picture.
No, I'm talking about borrowing the money.
Me?
Yeah, it'll be a snap. After all, you own your own restaurant. How can they say no?
You really think so?
Of course I do. That $3,000 is as good as yours. I'll do it. Better make that $3,100.
Okay, Janet, here it is, my life savings.
Not much of a life, was it?
Well, I think it'll be enough for a down payment to get all the supplies we need.
Oh, Jack, are you sure we shouldn't wait until you get the loan before I go spend all your money?
Janet, I have waited all my life for this. I'm not waiting any longer.
Okay, just so you know what you're doing.
Trust me. And Janet, listen, thank you for all your help. You've been terrific.
Jack.
I'll always remember this.
Jack. How quickly they forget. Bye, Jack.
Bye,
Janet.
Right.
What happened?
Oh, I went to sit down and I missed your seat. I mean, my seat, the chair here. It's no problem.
Did you hurt yourself?
Only where it doesn't show. You know, I've got so much on my mind lately, wheeling and dealing, what with financing one of my new restaurants.
Oh, you're here for a loan.
Well, it's just a mere formality. I found myself suddenly in a positive cash flow position. I thought I'd get my equity on the upside. You know, I don't want to let my net get too gross.
What?
That's just bankers mumbo jumbo. They all talk like that here.
They do?
Yeah, I guess it makes them feel important or something.
Oh, that's good to know.
Well, there's so much more I could teach you.
Really?
How about tonight? Late supper.
How about now?
Now?
Oh, didn't I introduce myself? I'm Louise Prescott, the loan officer.
You're the loan?
Please have a seat. And this time, keep your eye on the chair.
Yes. So you're it says right there, the loan officer, huh? Well, this bank is pretty lucky to have such
Name?
a lovely... Jack Tripper. It's an old English name. I'm named after one of my seafaring ancestors, Tripper the Skipper. See, he was a little light on his feet, so they called him Skippy, so the story goes.
Do you have any experience running a restaurant?
Well, I was head chef at Angelino's for the past year. As a matter of fact...
Have you ever managed a restaurant?
Well, I managed to get a job at Angelino's.
That would be no management experience.
Well, you don't have to put that down.
Assets.
You don't have to get personal either.
Do you own a car, a home?
Oh, not now, but someday I hope to, if I...
Do you have any collateral?
What's that?
Banker's mumbo jumbo. Do you have any security for the loan?
Oh, I see what you're getting at. Well, as a matter of fact, I have a savings account here for the past 5 years at this very branch. What are you doing?
Checking your current balance.
Oh.
$5.95.
Well, you see, I was here earlier.
I'll say this for you. You've got nerve.
Asking you for a loan?
Asking me for a date. I'm sorry, Mr. Tripper, but you see, this bank cannot give money to someone who can't pay it back.
Well, I think that's pretty selfish of you.
Mr. Tripper, this interview is over.
Fine with me. And another thing, you can forget about our date tonight.
Please don't bother. Be careful or you'll hit the alarm.
Is it lunchtime?
It's all right. He was just leaving.
Do you guys validate? No, I don't have a car anyway, so if I did, I'd be happy to get a ticket from you. Seriously. I'm leaving. It's the last time I'm coming.
Okay, and then this will be for the curtains. What do you think?
Well, if you want my opinion.
I love it. It's perfect.
Oh, Terry, I knew you'd like that. I did. And then how about this for the wallpaper?
Oh, actually, it looks a little...
Wonderful. I love it. It's perfect.
Thank you, Terry. Oh. Thank you very much. You know what? I cannot wait to get started on all this. You know, me too. I'm so excited. Why don't we just get right down to it? Okay, let's see. Terry, you sew the curtains. Okay. I'll paint the tables and chairs. Okay. Mr. Furley, you put up the wallpaper.
Wait a minute. I thought I was supposed to supervise.
Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. I forgot.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right. Terry, you sew the curtains. Janet, you paint the tables and chairs. And I'll put up the wallpaper.
That's much better, Mr. Furley. Much better.
Thank you.
Sure.
Oh, good, you're here.
Hi.
Terry, Janet, please tell me you didn't pick up the supplies.
We didn't.
Oh, thank God.
We had them delivered right to the restaurant.
Oh, no.
What's the matter?
I didn't get the loan.
What?
Oh, no, Jack, that's terrible.
And now I can't pay Angelino first month's rent, and he's due here any minute. I knew it was too good to be true.
Oh, come on, Jack. Look on the bright side.
What bright side?
I don't know. That's what people are always telling me.
Jack, maybe we could help you. I've got at least $200 in the bank.
And I have about 90.
You're both very sweet, but that's not enough.
Well, gosh, there must be somebody who could help.
I can't think of anyone. Mr. Furley, how about you, huh?
I can't think of anyone either.
Oh, that's Angelino now. Great.
Jack, what are you going to tell him?
I don't know.
Jack, oh, my boy, here is your copy of the lease. Oh, you must all be so proud of Jack, huh? You know, the minute I laid eyes on him, I just knew that he had the stuff to be his own boss.
Mr. Angelino, I've run into some problems.
Problems, Jack? Son, if we put our minds to it, there isn't any problem we can't solve.
I don't have the rent money.
Except that.
You see, at the bank,
I don't want to hear excuses, Tripper. I want the rent.
A few days and I'll have it.
A few days, why not a few weeks or a few months? Forget it, the deal is off. Oh, I knew all along you couldn't run a restaurant. You just don't have it in you.
Hey!
I should have had my head examined when I gave you this break.
Mr. Angelino, I'm sure if you just gave Jack a chance, he could make a go of it.
Make a go of it? He's so incompetent he can't even come up with the rent.
Who says he can't? A few measly dollars? You think that's going to stand in the way of a talented young man like Jack from starting his own place? No, sirree, Bob! Not with Ralph Furley around. You want the money? I'll give you the money.
Do you have a pen? Certainly, sir. That's Frank Angelino. 1L.
Okay.
Now look, Mr. Furley.
Oh, just hold your thought, Jack. This won't take but a second. Oh, this. Cheap pen. Ralph Furley. All right? You just fill in the amount of the rent and stop wasting Jack's valuable time.
Keep it. Congratulations, Jack. You got yourself a restaurant.
Oh, thank you so much, Mr. Angelino. You won't regret this.
Oh, I know you'll make a big success out of it.
Well, I'll give it all I've got.
Oh, I hope you'll do better than that.
I did it! I got the restaurant!
Congratulations!
Harry, thank you.
I'm so happy for you, Jack.
Janet, thank
Don't forget
you.
about Mr. Furley.
Oh, right. Mr. Furley.
Don't even think about it.
Mr. Furley, I just wanted to thank you from the bottom of my heart and to tell you I'm going to pay you back every nickel of that $800.
Don't worry about it, Jack. No problem. It's only... $800?
Mr. Furley? Couch! Mr. Furley? Hey, Larry, what are you muttering about? I don't see why we need a secret ballot just to name your restaurant.
Come on, Larry. It's just so that nobody gets their feelings hurt if their suggestion is rejected.
Thank you, Janet.
You're
Terry?
welcome. Okay.
All right, all right. Our first suggestion. La Grande Cuisine. Boy, talk about pretentious. But it is a suggestion worth considering.
You promise?
Trust me. Number 2, Babette's. Oh, no. Forget it, Larry.
What makes you think that was mine?
Get out of here. Let's see. Voulez-vous?
You're reading that wrong. It's supposed to be voulez-vous.
That gets my vote. These names are too fancy. I'm opening up a small French bistro, not a big, expensive restaurant. Froggies.
Well, it is French, isn't it?
I'm not going to name my restaurant Froggies, Mr.
Hold it. Look, how hard can it really be to come up with a name for Jack's Bistro?
That's it.
What's it?
That's perfect.
Perfect? What's perfect?
Jack's Bistro.
I know, but what are we going to call it?
That's it.
That's it? What a stupid name.
Somebody get me the turpentine.
Sure. Terry, you want to hand Janet the turpentine?
Why can't you do it, Larry?
I never touch the stuff.
Oh, Larry, you're a big help.
Larry, you are the laziest. Don't you know that Jack's restaurant opens in 3 days?
Hey, look. It just so happens that Jack's future, his whole future depends on what I'm doing right now.
What are you doing?
I'm thinking.
Oh, my God.
I'm in charge of advertising, right? I'm working on the flyers for Jack's Bistro.
Why are you in charge?
Experience. Who do you think does all the ads down at the used car lot?
Your boss.
Yeah, but I deliver them to the paper, don't I?
Larry.
All right. Just listen to this, okay? Listen. Grand opening of Jack's Bistro. Sit in soft, luxurious comfort, with ample legroom and smooth service. More courses to the dollar and less gas per meal.
You forgot to mention the power steering. Larry, it sounds like you're selling a used car.
Oh, it's so easy to sit back and criticize, isn't it?
Larry, give me a hand, will you?
I'm busy, Mr. Furley. I'm
Come
trying
here,
to...
just hold this end down here while I paste this.
Be glad to.
Okay, you got it?
Got it.
Okay. Larry!
What is it now, Mr. Furley?
Hold down the other end.
I wish you'd make up your mind. I'll go in the kitchen, see if I can give Jack a... Excuse me, pardon. Sweetie? Missed a spot. Carry it. Looking good, Jack. Big improvement.
What improvement?
Well, at least you got the dust off the dirt. It's just a joke to cheer you up, pal.
Well, it didn't work. Larry, this place will never be ready in time.
Hey, Jocko, relax, huh? You still have a few more days.
I need more than a few more days. Look at this dump, Larry. I mean, I got cobwebs for curtains.
Yeah.
The sink is a swamp. And this morning when I went to move the refrigerator, something back there helped me.
Easy, pal, easy. If it's another pair of hands you want, you got 'em.
Gee, thanks, Larry.
I'll send Janet in.
Larry!
I'd love to help, but my family is in town. I got all dressed up to meet them.
Come on, can't you think of a better excuse than that?
If I had to. Yeah, but this time it's the truth.
Jack, Larry, I need you.
Oh, what now? What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong. I just thought you'd like to see how wallpaper should really be put up.
Oh, very nice.
Nice. It's perfect. Look at that. No wrinkles. Not even a... I'll just need it to be... There we go. There, now. Look at that. Nice and smooth and flat. You can. Just needs a touch more paste. There. Okay. Now, see, that seam there is invisible. Dang!
Mr. Furley, don't do that. Mr. Furley, come on. Hey, come on, stop playing. It's not funny. Mr. Furley, will you give me this? How can you do something like...
I was just trying to help.
I can't believe you stapling the wall.
Jack, take it easy.
Take it easy? What do you mean, take it easy?
I think she means...
No, look, I'm working my tail off, and all you do, Larry, is stand around laughing.
Jack, we really are trying to help.
Well, you're not.
What's got into him?
Jack?
Okay, girls, I'm sorry I blew up. I'm just under a tremendous amount of pressure.
That's okay.
I have to open this place in 3 days, and look at it. I mean, every time I turn on that faucet, all I get out is seaweed.
You'll be ready, Jack.
Yeah, but will I be ready?
Well, of course you will.
I've never owned a restaurant before, and there's a lot more to running this place than just cooking, you know? I mean, I could blow this whole thing.
You shouldn't talk like that, Jack.
No, he's right, Terry. Maybe he should just throw in the towel right now.
What?
Yeah, you heard him. He's just in over his head.
Oh. But Janet, he has put so much into this place.
I know, but why should you throw good money after bad?
Janet, now this has been Jack's dream for the past 6 years.
I know, but if he can't cut
All right, you girls made your point. I'll open no matter what.
Aw, that a boy.
Yeah, what have you got to lose?
Nothing. Just my life savings, my future, my pride, my self-respect. What'll I have left?
Us?
That's it? No, I'm kidding. I love you.
Silly. Now, you feeling better?
Almost. Come here. As long as I have you both here, can I say something to you?
Yeah.
Get back to work.
Okay, everything's fine. What are y'all standing around here for, huh?
Right. Jack needs us, so let's hop to it. Mr. Furley, hang that wallpaper.
Aye, sir.
Janet, finish painting that chair.
You got it.
And Terry, let's get cracking on those curtains.
Righto.
That's more like it.
And Larry,
Yeah.
you'll have to paint that chair again.
Voila, all done.
Great. And we're finished way ahead of schedule. 45 minutes before we open.
Well, Jack, what do you think?
I think this is going to be the most wonderful night of my life. It's perfect. And I never could have done it without you.
Oh, come on, Jack. The kids here deserve a little credit, too.
Thanks, kids.
Oh, Jack, this telegram came for you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
A telegram?
No.
Let's see. Congratulations. Have a wonderful opening night, Mr. Angelino.
Oh, that doesn't sound like Mr. Angelino.
P.S. The rent's due tomorrow. That sounds like Mr. Angelino, yeah. Oh, probably a reservation. Hello, Jack's Bistro? Yes, this is Mr. Tripper. What? What? Hey, I was counting on you. No, wait, you can't do that to me. He did it to me.
Who was that?
That was the guy who I hired to help me. He can't make it to work tonight.
No problem, Jack. I'll be glad to fill in.
Oh, gee, thanks, RF.
Okay, what do you want me to do? Greet people and seat them? Act as host?
Wash dishes and ladle out the food.
You're kidding? Look at how I'm dressed.
It'll be dark. No one will notice. Oh, Janet, listen.
Yeah?
I forgot to ask you, how many reservations have we got?
Well, actually, Jack, not too many.
Well, just give it to me in round numbers.
Round number? 0.
What? 0? Oh, Jack, don't worry about it. People don't bother making reservations anymore.
Obviously not here, they don't. I can't understand. Larry?
Yo.
Didn't you hand out those flyers?
Are you kidding? There is one of these on every windshield, on every car for miles around.
Well, then, people ought to start coming in here any second.
You're darn right they will. What I wrote here should... Uh-oh.
Let me see this. Grand opening, a new French restaurant, Jack's Bistro, Saturday the 14th. That's next Saturday.
What? Oh.
I bought tons of food. I got sauces cooking on the stove. The rent's due tomorrow. Larry, how could you... Larry.
Larry! Hey, Jack, you got all this food defrosting back here. Don't you want to put something in the oven?
Yes, my head.
Well, Susie, I just thought that you would like to get Dr. Carson and Dr. Burdett down here to just grab a quick bite to... Oh. Well, do you all have to be there doing brain surgery? I mean, like, can't you take turns or something like that? I mean, oh. Well,
Carrie,
okay, gotta go. Okay, thanks, bye.
Good evening, sir. Come right in. Jack, customer? Here, have a seat right there, and welcome to Jack's Bistro.
Good evening, sir. So nice of you to come. Terry, menu?
Oh, and sir, here's a napkin for your lap.
There we are, sir.
Our special today is coq au vin. Our catch of the day is sea bass prepared with a delicate white wine sauce.
With lovely vegetables.
Now, sir, what would you like?
The men's room.
What?
That's why I came in.
The men's room?
What?
But it's okay. I can wait.
Can I fix you something to go?
Hey, this is mighty tasty.
Yeah, we'll get used to it. That's all we'll be eating for the next month.
Oh, come on. Buck up, Jack. It's only money. It's not even all your money. $800 of it's mine. Just lost my appetite.
Hey, guys, come on. Come on. There have got to be hundreds of customers out there on the street. Terry, why don't we go out there and bring some of them in?
Well, that's a good idea.
Okay.
Let's go do it.
See you later,
Okay,
guys.
we're going to bring them back. Don't worry about a thing.
What's that?
That's either the men's room or the ladies' room.
I know that. What's the noise?
That noise is
You're a big help.
Thank you.
Excuse us, sir. Could we speak to you for a second?
Is this about saving the whales?
No, sir. No. You see, my girlfriend and
I don't believe in the ERA either. You women got too much already.
We are not talking about the ERA. We are talking about food.
Don't tell me you're boycotting lettuce again.
No, sir. No. All we want is
You
for
people are always wanting something. If you don't like it here, why don't you go back where you came from? Damn foreigners.
How about him? Okay, but we better come up with a new approach this time.
Right. Hi there. How would you like to come inside and spend a wonderful evening, huh?
Yeah. What'd you have in mind?
Well, that depends on your appetite.
On my appetite.
Yes, it could be something really quick and simple.
Or, if you have the time, something very unusual.
Sounds good. Good.
Maybe a real hot dish.
Hot dish.
And all for less than $20. What do you say, big fella?
I say you're under arrest. Vice squad. Vice squad. Wake up. Put your hands.
No, not all wrong, officer. We're just out here trying to get customers.
Yes, you're doing a wonderful job. Come on, let's go.
Restaurant officer,
Sure. Come on, we'll go right this way. Right this way, lady.
Hey, girls, nice work. Come right in, sir. The girls will take very good care of you.
Mr. Furley, where's Jack?
Oh, he's taking care of one of the Johns.
One of the Johns?
Yeah, they've been giving us a lot of trouble lately.
Restaurant, right? Everybody get inside here right now. Come on. Oh, good evening, sir. All right, where's the John? Doesn't anyone come in here to eat? Eat? You mean this really is a restaurant?
Yes, that's what we were trying to tell you.
Okay, I'm sorry. My mistake. But let me just tell you something here. I don't think you should be dragging customers in off the street like that. You could really get in a lot of trouble. Now, what you really ought to do is get yourself a bunch of flyers. You go out, give them to the people.
Thanks, officer.
That does it. There's only one thing left to do. Close the restaurant and keep the bathrooms open.
All right, Jack. Enough of this naysaying. You gotta think positive. You gotta think there are people out there, hungry people. And what do hungry people want? They want food. And where are they gonna get it? In a restaurant. Your restaurant. Just think that, Jack. Dozens of people out there pushing their way in here, right through that door.
Right this way, folks.
Oh, what?
Come on in, everybody. Come on in. Come on in.
How'd I do that? Larry, where did you get all these customers?
It's my family, Jack. I told you they were in town. Remind me to thank you later. Welcome to Jack's Bistro. Please make yourself at home. Hey! How are you? Come on, come in. Girls, put those tables together, all right? We'll change the silverware later.
Bring the tables. Oh, very beautiful restaurant.
That's great. Would you like to look at a menu?
Forget the menu. We want everything.
You want everything?
Yes.
Bless you. Jack, you're a hit. My family loved everything. Oh, Larry, that's wonderful. Everything all right?
I couldn't eat another bite.
Well, that's good because we've ran out of food.
Jack, do you realize how much you've made?
How much? How much?
Well, give me a second. I haven't figured it out yet.
Well?
Okay.
That is my profit?
Yes.
Hey, sounds like we've got live entertainment. Larry, what's happening? That's my cousin Alec. He can really play the bouzouki. Larry, I never knew your family was Greek. Yeah, that's how I got to be Greek.
What's your last name is Dallas?
That's short for Daliopoulos.
Larry, that's a neat name. Why'd you change it?
I could never spell it. Come on, Jack, let's dance. It's an old Greek custom. Oh, Larry, I don't know how to dance like this. I'll show you.
Men dancing with men? They'll close us down before we open. No, that's just not right. Men should dance with women.
Custom. They're showing their appreciation. Larry, yeah, those plates cost $2 each. Please, you thank me enough.
Minus 16, minus 18, minus 24.
The dancers, thank you. Thank Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Did you see that? How much have I lost?
It's okay, Jack. You're still ahead.
Thank God.
Oh, did I not tell you that my friend Jack runs a great restaurant?
Well, I hope you all enjoyed dinner.
Did we enjoy the dinner?
Okay. 1, 2, 3, dip.
And 1, 2, 3,
dip.
And
is that all?
No, then for good luck, you kiss your partner. Like, mwah, mwah.
Is that another Greek custom?
No, it's one of my own.
Oh, what a night! How can I thank all of you? You've made a dream come true.
Yeah, and the best thing is you don't have to wash any dishes.
The best thing is your family paid for them all.
No, the best thing is that we all pitched in and did it together.
You're the greatest.
Pretty neat little group.
Excuse me? Jack's Bistro. Oh, hello, Mr. Angelino. How did we do? We were a smash. It was fantastic. Yeah, listen, as long as I've got you on the phone, there's something I'd like to get off my chest. I don't want you sticking your nose into my business anymore. You understand me, bozo? Yeah, I'm talking to you. From here on in, butt out. Ciao, baby.
I don't believe it.
Yeah, how could you talk to Mr. Angelino like that?
Easy. He hung up after I said fantastic.
Jack,
I'm having so much fun. Woo! Where's Mr. Furley? Is Furley around? Mr. Furley?
What?
Mr. Furley, why don't you come on out here and help us celebrate?
Well, you may have time to celebrate, but I don't. There's work to be done. I got my hands full back here.
But Mr. Furley,
Being judged, decided to enlighten the guru in his own way. He invited Shanty to the kitchen, promising a pure, vibrational feast of the earth. What Shanty didn't know was that Jack had prepared a meat-free lasagna that was actually 80% spicy habanero peppers disguised as tomatoes. Shanty took one large, spiritual bite and achieved a state of instant nirvana, which mostly involved him sprinting to the bathroom, screaming in a very unspiritual way, and drinking 3 gallons of tap water. I think the negative energy is officially gone, Jack remarked as Shanty fled the building, robes flapping in the wind. Jack, that was mean. You ruined his chakra. Chrissy pouted. No, Chrissy, Joanna laughed, wiping tears from her eyes. That was a culinary exorcism. And look, the vibes are much clearer now, especially the vibe of Shanty never coming back. Chapter 14, The Flower Shop Follies. Jeanette's work life was usually her sanctuary, but even the world of daisies and roses had its thorns. Her boss, the aforementioned Mr. Compton, was a man of great passion for botany, but very little common sense. Jeanette, the orchids are depressed, Mr. Compton announced one morning, looking mournfully at a display of purple blooms. I can feel their sadness. They need a change of scenery. Move them to the window, but don't let the sun see them. They're shy. Jana spent most of her day moving plants in and out of shadows, a task that felt like a botanical version of musical chairs. To make matters worse, The new delivery boy was a man named Speedy, who was anything but. "I'll get these roses to the wedding in no time, Miss Wood," Speedy said, tripping over a bucket of carnations. By the time the roses arrived at the wedding, they had been through a car wash. Speedy took a wrong turn and a minor fender bender. The bride was not amused, and Joanna spent her evening on the phone apologizing for the distressed, avant-garde look of the bouquet. When she got home, she found Jack trying to distress a piece of furniture for the living room. "What are you doing, Jack?" she asked, dropping her bags. "Redecorating. It's called shabby chic, Joanna. I saw it in a magazine." "It just looks like you hit our chair with a hammer," she noted. "Exactly. That's the chic part." Chapter 15, The Peeping Tom Panic. One humid Tuesday, a cloud of paranoia settled over the courtyard. It started when Stanley Roper, during one of his midnight weather checks, spotted a figure in a trench coat lurking near the bushes. "I'm telling you, Helen, we have a peeper," Stanley hissed, clutching his binoculars. He was looking right at apartment 201. Maybe he was looking for a way out of this conversation. "Stanley," Helen yawned. But the rumor spread. Joanna and Chrissy became convinced that every shadow was a prowler. They insisted Jack stay in the living room as a guard dog, which Jack enjoyed until he realized he had to sleep on the floor. "I'm a chef, not a commando," Jack complained, huddled in a blanket. The peeper was eventually caught. It was just Larry Dallas, who had lost his contact lens while trying to impress a girl on the second floor. "Larry, you idiot!" Jack yelled as they found him crawling in the begonias. "Hey, I found the lens," Larry beamed, holding up a tiny piece of plastic. "Now, can someone help me up? My back is out." Chapter 16, The Great Sunday Paper Heist. Sunday mornings were meant for the funnies, at least according to Stanley. But when his paper didn't arrive, he went on a rampage. "Someone stole my Andy cap," Stanley roared, banging on Jack's door. Jack, who had actually accidentally picked up Stanley's paper and then spilled an entire pot of coffee on it, was in a panic. He and the girls spent an hour trying to dry the paper in the oven, which only made it smell like burnt news. "Here you go, Mr. Roper," Jack said, handing over a crisp, slightly charred bundle. The delivery boy must have had a rough morning. Stanley looked at the paper. "Why is Andy cap black and white and crunchy?" "It's the new high-fiber edition," Jack lied through his teeth. Stanley spent the rest of the day complaining that his news was well done, while Jack quietly swore to never touch another person's mail again. Chapter 17, The New Normal. As the months turned into years, the trio of apartment 201 settled into a rhythm that felt less like a temporary arrangement and more like a permanent state of being. They learned to navigate Stanley's moods, Helen's caftans, and the constant, buzzing threat of being found out by the world. They weren't just roommates anymore. They were a support system. When Joanna had a bad day at the shop, Jack made her favorite pasta. When Chrissy was confused by a memo, Joanna sat with her and explained it. And when Jack was overwhelmed by Monsieur Pierre, both girls were there to taste test his creations, even the ones that tasted like habanero lasagna. They were three people from different worlds, brought together by a fluke of fate, a used car salesman's debt, and a very strict landlord. But as they sat together on the couch, watching the flickering screen of their small television, they knew they had found something special. Santa Monica was full of freaks and weirdos, as Stanley liked to say. But in apartment 201, they had found the only thing that really mattered, a place to belong. Epilogue: the door is always open. The sun rose again over Santa Monica, starting a new day of drowsy window shadows and dust motes. Stanley Roper sat in his recliner. Helen filed her nails in the bedroom, and upstairs, the sound of a falling whisk signaled that Jack Tripper was awake and probably burning something. Life was a ball again. Laughter was calling. And down at their rendezvous, they knew that as long as they had their lovable space, they would always be Three's Company. Come and knock on our door. We've been waiting for you. The Santa Monica Trio, Chronicles of Apartment 201. Chapter 1, The New York Interloper. The morning sun over Santa Monica was never just a light source, it was a character. It filtered through the slats of the drowsy windows in Stanley Roper's ground floor apartment, illuminating the dust motes that danced over his floral patterned recliner. Stanley sat there, a man whose permanent expression suggested he had just bitten into a lemon, nursing a lukewarm cup of coffee. He was a man of simple, albeit grumpy, pleasures, and his morning ritual was sacred. In the bedroom, the heavy silence was punctuated by the rhythmic scratch of a nail file. Helen Roper, draped in a multicolored caftan that looked like a localized explosion in a textile factory, was grooming herself with the focus of a diamond cutter. Her life with Stanley was a long-running comedy of errors, one she survived through razor-sharp wit and a wardrobe that could be seen from space. "Be quiet, Helen," Stanley hissed, his voice like sandpaper on silk. "You're gonna wake Karen." Helen didn't miss a beat. Her file paused for a microsecond before resuming its labor. "Filing my nails is gonna wake up your knees. It's not the filing, Stanley. It's the breaking. Every time you break a nail, you swear loud enough to wake the dead. Oh, so that's what got you up." Stanley groaned. His niece, Karen, had arrived from New York 48 hours ago, and since then, Stanley had transformed into a self-appointed warden. He felt the weight of his brother's expectations like a physical burden. To Stanley, New York was a den of iniquity, but Los Angeles? Los Angeles was a sprawling, neon-lit jungle of freaks, weirdos, and perverts. Just hold it down, will you? Stanley pleaded. She flew in from New York and she's tired. You've heard of jet lag, haven't you? Helen smirked, her eyes twinkling with a mischief that 20 years of marriage hadn't managed to extinguish. Heard of it? I married it. You've been in a permanent state of jet lag since 1957, Stanley. You're still trying to adjust to the invention of the hula hoop. The bickering continued, a familiar ritual that served as the soundtrack to their lives. Stanley defended his itinerary for Karen Disneyland, the museum, the pier, and his exhaustive, nightly recitations of his war stories. Helen, however, saw the truth. To a 20-something girl from the Big Apple, being trapped in a ground-floor apartment with a man who could talk for 3 hours about the logistics of a mess hall in 1944 was the definition of purgatory. She ought to be out having some fun with people her own age, Helen argued, her voice softening. She ought to be out dating. The word hit Stanley like a physical blow. Dating. In this city, it's crawling with perverts. Helen, I promised my brother I'd take care of her. She's a sweet, innocent girl from a good family. Oh, I wasn't talking about your friends, Stanley, Helen quipped. I'm talking about someone normal. Someone safe. It was then that Helen hatched the plan. A plan that involved the Andrews sisters upstairs in apartment 201. Joanna, the sensible florist, Chrissy, the blonde whirlwind, and Jack, the young man whose presence in the building was only permitted because Stanley believed him to be safe. To Stanley, Jack Tripper was the ultimate escort for Karen. He was a man who, in Stanley's eyes, would be as interested in Karen as he would be in a particularly attractive head of lettuce. He was safe as an armored truck. Chapter 2, The Birthday Gamble. Upstairs in apartment 201, the atmosphere was considerably more chaotic. The air smelled of burnt sugar and cheap cologne. Jack Tripper was currently engaged in a delicate operation involving a cake and a spatula. Joanna Wood, the brunette soul of the apartment, was in the kitchen, blissfully unaware of the minor disaster unfolding in the living room. Chrissy Snow, her blonde hair tied back in a messy ponytail, watched Jack with wide-eyed apprehension. Jack, why does the cake say Jimmy? Jack sighed, scraping at the frosting with the intensity of a surgeon. Because Jimmy didn't pick up his order, Chrissy, I got it at half price at the bakery. If I can just scrape off the "my," it reads Happy Birthday Jay, which is informal, very chic, very minimalist. But her name is Joanna, Chrissy pointed out, her logic as impeccable as it was inconvenient. Details, Chrissy, details. Jack waved the spatula dismissively. Joanna starts with a J. J starts with a J. It's a linguistic victory for our bank account. The roommates were broke a chronic condition that defined their existence. Jeanette's birthday was a looming financial crisis. Jack had hawked Jeanette's grandmother's cameo months ago to pay the rent, a secret that gnawed at him every time he saw her jewelry box. He was determined to make this birthday special, even if it meant serving a repurposed Jimmy cake. The door creaked open, and Stanley Roper stepped in, his presence immediately lowering the room's energy like a cold front. He looked at Jack with a mixture of pity and calculated intent. "Jack, could I see you for a minute?" Stanley asked, ignoring the girls. Jack, always wary of the landlord, wiped his hands on his apron. "Sure, Mr. Roper. What's up?" "Sink leaking, pipes banging. My rent is coming, I promise." Stanley's pitch was simple. Take Karen out. Show her the town. Keep her away from the weirdos. To Jack, the idea was a non-starter. It was Jeanette's birthday. He had a J cake to finish and a dinner to cook. "I can't, Mr. Roper. It's Jeanette's birthday. We have a whole dinner planned. Candles, music, the works." But Stanley was desperate. He pulled out a crumpled $50 bill of fortune in the economy of apartment 201. $50, Jack. And you can use my car. It's got half a tank of gas and only makes a screaming noise when you turn left. Jack's eyes widened. $50. That was more than enough to get Jeanette's cameo back from the pawn shop. It was the answer to his prayers and the source of a new moral dilemma. $50, Jack whispered, his voice cracking. "Yeah, just take her dancing. The way you kids dance nowadays, you don't even have to touch her. It's very hygienic." Jack looked at the bill, then at the kitchen where Joanna was humming a tune, the guilt of the cameo one. "Okay, Mr. Roper, I'll do it, but I have to be back for the party." When Karen walked in, Jack's expectations shaped by Stanley's own face were shattered. Karen wasn't a female Stanley. She was stunning. She had New York sophistication, dark eyes that danced with secrets, and a gaze that seemed to see right through Jack's safe persona. "Hi," she said, her voice a sultry contrast to the suburban quiet of Santa Monica. Jack fumbled, nearly dropping his spatula. "Hi, I'm Jack. I'm your tour guide, your escort, your guy for the night." "I'd love it," Karen replied, a predatory glint in her eye that Jack missed, but Joanna and Chrissy certainly didn't. As Jack whisked Karen away, Joanna and Chrissy stood in the middle of their living room, the J cake sitting forgotten on the counter. The birthday dinner was effectively ruined. "He's a fink," Joanna said, her voice trembling with a mixture of anger and hurt. "A nice fink," Chrissy corrected, though she didn't sound convinced as she poked the J on the cake. Chapter 3, The Freeway Fiasco. The night was supposed to be a simple transaction, $50 for a few hours of chaperoning. But Karen had other ideas. As they cruised the Santa Monica freeway in Stanley's overheating sedan vehicle that smelled like old cigars and desperation, the dynamic shifted. Karen wasn't interested in the museum or the pier. She was interested in Jack. She leaned in close, her perfume filling the cramped cabin of the car, overriding the scent of Stanley's upholstery. "You don't act like a man who lives with 2 women," she purred, her hand resting dangerously close to his on the gear shift. Jack gripped the steering wheel, his knuckles white. He was trying to remember the safe persona he had cultivated for Roper. Well, every man's entitled to a night off. Professional boundaries, you know. "Not on my time," she whispered, her voice dropping an octave. Then the car groaned. A plume of white steam erupted from the hood of classic Roper vehicle malfunction. They were stranded on the shoulder of the freeway, the neon lights of the city mocking them from a distance. The radiator had finally given up the ghost. Back at the apartment, the mood was somber. Joanna and Chrissy were sharing a bottle of cheap wine, the kind that came in a jug and tasted like regrets. The J cake was finely sliced, but nobody was hungry. "Do you dig him, Chrissy?" Joanna asked suddenly, the wine loosening her tongue and peeling back her sensible layers. Chrissy paused, a forkful of Jimmy frosting halfway to her mouth. She looked at the empty chair where Jack usually sat. "He's okay. He's funny. He makes good eggs." "Why?" "I mean, if he wasn't living here, if the whole situation didn't exist, would you?" Chrissy blushed a deep crimson. "I asked you first." "No," Joanna said firmly, staring into her wine glass. Then, after a long silence, "Not unless he asked me to, 3 times, in writing." The realization that their third of the rent was also a man who occupied a significant, albeit confusing, space in their hearts was an uncomfortable one. They were jealous, not just of the night out, but of the possibility that Jack might actually be what Stanley thought he wasn't. Meanwhile, the freeway rescue had turned into a living room confrontation. Jack had managed to limp the car back to the Ropers after an hour of fiddling with the radiator cap, only to have Karen corner him on the floral sofa. She was aggressive, a whirlwind of New York energy that Jack was ill-equipped to handle while maintaining his safe charade. When Stanley walked in, expecting to find his niece bored to tears, he didn't see a safe young man. He saw a man pinned down by his niece in a manner that was decidedly not Andrew's sister's. "Pack your things and leave," Stanley roared, his face turning a shade of purple usually reserved for prize-winning beats. "I saw what you were doing. You were acting normal. You were behaving like a red-blooded American male. Mr. Roper, I can explain. It was the radiator, the heat," Jack cried, dodging a throw pillow. "Just get out. You're a sick man, Tripper, a sick man. I trusted you with my own flesh and blood." Chapter 4, The Redemption and the Cameo. Jack retreated upstairs, defeated and homeless. He had lost his roof, his roommate's trust, and his dignity in one fell swoop. He found Joanna and Chrissy in the living room, their expressions cold enough to preserve meat. The silent treatment. Jack sighed, dropping into a chair. "Look, I just came up to pack my bags. Roper kicked me out. I'm a man without a country or an apartment. The anger in Jeanette's eyes vanished, replaced by a sudden, sharp concern that she tried to hide. Kicked you out. Why? What did you do to that girl? Because his car overheated, and his niece. Well, let's just say she's very friendly. Roper saw us on the sofa and thought I'd converted. He thinks I've been faking the whole time. Just then, a knock at the door revealed a sheepish Stanley Roper. He looked at Jack, then at the floor, then at the ceiling. He looked everywhere but at the three roommates. I came to apologize, Stanley muttered, his pride clearly taking a beating. Karen told me. Well, she said she practically attacked you and you showed no interest at all. She said you were as exciting as a wet paper bag. She feels like she's over the hill. Stanley looked at Jack with a renewed sense of respect, the kind of respect a man gives to a rock that refuses to move even when hit by a truck. I told her a little fairy story about you, Jack, to save her feelings. Anyway, you can stay. You have your rights, just like any other minority group. As Stanley left, the air in the apartment cleared, the tension evaporating like the steam from his car. Jack reached into his pocket and pulled out a small, velvet-lined box. He handed it to Jeanette. She opened it, and her breath hitched. It was the cameo, her grandmother's cameo. You bought it back, she whispered, her eyes filling with tears. Well, Jack smiled, the $50 finally serving its true purpose. I couldn't waste Roper's money on Karen, could I? I had a debt to pay. Happy birthday, Joanna. Sorry about the Jimmy cake. The silence that followed wasn't the silent treatment. It was the sound of a friendship being mended, one piece of jewelry at a time. Chapter 5. The Sleepwalker and the Stray. The following week brought a new set of challenges to apartment 201. It began with a series of mysterious midnight excursions that would have made a detective proud. Stanley Roper, ever the vigilant or nosy landlord, had taken to nighttime weather checks at his window. He claimed he was checking for rain, but mostly he was checking for scandal. One such check revealed a ghostly figure in a white nightgown wandering through the courtyard at 3:00 a.m., looking for all the world like a lost spirit. Chrissy sleepwalking again, Johnny explained the next morning, her face buried in her hands over a cup of coffee. It happens when she's stressed. Chrissy was indeed stressed. Her boss, Mr. Rogers or Christopher Columbus, as the office girls called him due to his wandering hands and desire to discover new territories, was making her life miserable. Whenever Chrissy felt overwhelmed by the explorer, her subconscious took her for a walk. But the stress of work was soon eclipsed by a discovery Jack made in the courtyard. A puppy, a small, shivering ball of fur that Larry Dallas, Jack's honest Larry, used car salesman friend, had foisted upon him to settle a $25 debt involving a poker game and a bad radiator. We can't keep it, Jack. Joanna insisted, even as she allowed the puppy to lick her nose. You know Roper's rules. No dogs, no babies, no fun. We'll be evicted. Yeah, Jack grunted, watching the puppy chase its own tail. We're keeping half the bargain so far. No babies. But look at her. She's homeless. They tried to hide the dog, but in a small apartment with thin walls, a puppy is as discreet as a fire alarm. Every whimper was attributed to Jack stubbing his toe, and the dog food smells were defended as Jack's latest gourmet experiments in beef bourguignon for the soul. The situation reached a head when Mrs. Roper, suspecting nothing but feeling neighborly and perhaps a bit lonely, borrowed some milk and ended up taking home a bowl of what she thought was Jack's French stew for Stanley's dinner. It's beef bourguignon, Stanley. Jack made it in his cooking class. Helen beamed as she set the bowl in front of her husband. Stanley sniffed it, his nose wrinkling. Smells like kibble and bone meal. Why aren't you having any, Helen? Oh, there wasn't enough for both of us. I had a sandwich. Helen lied, her eyes darting to the kitchen. Just as Stanley was about to take a fateful bite, Jack burst through the door, his face pale as a sheet. Stop! Don't eat that. It's for a very specific diet. He snatched the bowl and dumped it down the sink before Stanley could even raise his spoon. He's crazy, Stanley yelled as Jack fled the room. That kid is losing his mind. My dinner's floating out to sea again. Chapter 6, An Anniversary Surprise. The puppy problem remained unsolved until a moment of sleepwalking brilliance occurred. Chrissy, in a state of midnight unconsciousness triggered by a particularly stressful day with Columbus, took the puppy and left it on the Ropers' doorstep on top of their morning paper. The next morning was the Ropers' 20th anniversary, a milestone Stanley had, predictably, forgotten in favor of worrying about his pipes. Helen, however, had high hopes for a romantic gesture, or at least a card that didn't mention plumbing. When she opened the door to find a puppy staring up at her with big, brown eyes, she was overjoyed. Oh, Stanley, it's darling. You remembered our anniversary. You really do have a heart. Stanley, confused, nursing a headache from his weather check and still mourning his lost beef bourguignon, looked at the dog. What? Anniversary. Oh, right, the dog. Leaving him on the doorstep like that, to surprise me. Just what I always wanted. Helen hugged the dog, her face glowing with a rare, genuine happiness. Stanley, seeing an opportunity to take credit for a miracle he didn't perform and avoid a week of Helen's wrath, straightened his robe. Yeah, well, I knew you'd like it. Took me ages to find the right one. Very rare breed. The Santa Monica Courtyard Hound. He looked up to see the trio watching from the stairs, Chrissy looking particularly sheepish as she realized what her sleeping self had done. About that French food I ate last night, Jack, Stanley called out, pointing a finger. Do me a favor. Give my wife the recipe. The stuff she feeds me usually isn't fit for a dog, but that puppy seems to love the smell of your cooking. The puppy had found a home. The Ropers were momentarily at peace, and the secret of apartment 201 remained safe for now. Chapter 7, The Pub and the Bully. The fragile peace of the apartment was shattered by an incident at the local pub, the Regal Beagle. It was supposed to be a work break from redecorating the sagging couch, but it turned into a test of Jack's masculinity that he wasn't prepared for. A large, boisterous man moose in a leather jacket with arms the size of Jack's legs had taken an interest in Joanna and Chrissy. He was insulting, loud, and physically imposing, the kind of man who ate steak for breakfast and nails for lunch. Jack, sensing the danger and his own lack of muscles, had tried to de-escalate. Maybe we should just leave, Jack suggested, his voice tight and several octaves higher than usual. The atmosphere is getting a bit crowded. You're a coward, Jack, the bully sneered, intentionally knocking Jack's beer over. A little runt like you shouldn't be out with two girls like this. Jack didn't fight. He didn't throw a punch. He didn't even yell. He sat down, wiped the beer off his shirt, and watched as the bully laughed and walked away to the bar. Back at the apartment, the silence was heavy and judgmental. Jack felt yellow, a feeling that brought back painful memories of Fat Kenny Jensen from his school days, the boy who used to take his lunch money and his dignity. He who fights and runs away lives to fight another day, Joanna offered, trying to be the voice of reason, but failing to hide the disappointment in her eyes. I didn't even run, Jack muttered, staring at his hands. I just sat there and took it. I'm a human doormat. He felt the need to prove himself, not just to the girls, but to himself. The next night, they returned to the pub. Jack was determined to stand up for his roommates, even if it meant a trip to the emergency room. But before he could act, Stanley Roper walked in, complaining loudly about a toothache that was driving him to drink. The bully, seeing Stanley, started his routine again, targeting the older man. But Stanley, blinded by dental agony and in no mood for anyone's nonsense, snapped like a dry twig. Shut up, you big clown. I've got a pain in my jaw you wouldn't believe. If you don't pipe down, I'll give you a pain to match it. The bully, confused by this small, angry man's total lack of fear, backed down. He assumed Stanley was a tough guy who simply didn't care about the odds. Jack, seeing the bully retreating from Stanley's wrath, stepped forward to reclaim some glory. Yeah, and you owe these ladies an apology for last night. The bully, now genuinely unnerved by the strange duo of an agonizingly angry older man and a suddenly defiant young one, apologized and left the pub in a hurry. You were fantastic, Jack, Chrissy cheered, hugging him. I was, wasn't I? Jack beamed, conveniently ignoring the fact that Stanley's toothache had done all the heavy lifting. I told him you had a steel plate in your head from a secret mission in Vietnam, Chrissy whispered later as they walked home. Jack winced, his conscience pricking him. Thanks, Chrissy. Now I feel like a hero, and a complete fraud, but a hero nonetheless. Chapter 8, The Vanishing Rent. The final crisis of the month was financial, as it usually was. $300 in cash, carefully saved and hidden for the rent, had vanished from the empty shelf in the living room. It was in a white envelope marked rent. Joanna cried, her voice reaching a pitch that could shatter glass and attract every dog in the neighborhood. They called the police in a panic. An officer arrived, but his skepticism was as thick as his mustache. You left $300 in an envelope clearly marked rent on an open shelf in an apartment with 3 people. Nobody's that stupid. Folks, this looks like an inside job. We are that stupid, Chrissy blurted out, her honesty always her undoing. The officer threatened to run them all in for faking a burglary to avoid paying the bills. They were devastated. Without the rent money, Roper would surely evict them, and their Three's Company experiment would be over. Jack tried to get a student loan, spinning a heartbreaking tale to the financial aid officer about 2 weeks. Defenseless girls depending on his every cent. But the loan was denied because his father earned too much money, a whopping $6,000 a year. If my father were poor and starving, we'd be sitting pretty right now, Jack groaned, sitting on the curb. They were at their wits' end, hiding in the pub to avoid Roper's collection rounds, when Stanley finally cornered them in a booth. I want yes or no. Right now, Stanley shouted, blocking the exit with his arms crossed. Mr. Roper, we can explain about the theft. We have a police report, Joanna pleaded. What theft? What are you talking about? I'm inviting you to dinner. Helen's been nagging me for 3 days about being a good neighbor. The confusion cleared like fog in the morning sun. It turned out Stanley had seen the rent envelope while fixing a sink leak the day before and had simply taken it, forgetting to mention it or leave a receipt because he was distracted by a leaky washer. You've been robbed. Stanley laughed until he nearly choked when they explained. I took it. I'm the robber. See, here's the receipt I forgot to give you. The $300 was safe. The apartment was safe. And as they walked to dinner, the trio realized that in the world of apartment 201, the only thing more certain than a misunderstanding was the fact that they would always find a way to survive it together. Chapter 9, The Culinary Conundrum. Life in apartment 201 rarely stayed quiet for long. A week after the rent fiasco, Jack Tripper was facing a different kind of crisis, a culinary midlife crisis. At 20-something, he was the self-appointed chef of the household, but his classes at the local community college were getting tougher by the day. Soulful, Jack whispered, staring at a bowl of eggs as if they were live grenades ready to blow. It's all about the air, Chrissy. If you don't fold it in gently, it collapses. Like my social life, like my hopes and dreams. Chrissy, who is currently trying to figure out why her stapler wouldn't work at her new secretarial job, she didn't realize it was out of staples, looked up. I thought you said it was about the heat. Jack, you said heat was the key to everything. It's both. It's a delicate dance of thermodynamics and grace. It's art, Chrissy. Jack gestured wildly with a whisk, narrowly missing Joanna as she walked in. Joanna was carrying a large, wilting fern from the flower shop. Speaking of grace, the shop is a disaster. Mr. Compton is convinced that talking to the plants helps them grow. So I spent for hours today reciting poetry to a begonia that looks like it wants to commit suicide. Did it work? Did the begonia feel better? Chrissy asked, genuinely curious. The begonia died during the second stanza, genocide. I think it was the Keats. Too heavy for a Tuesday morning. Plants prefer light limericks. Jack ignored them, focused on his soulful. He had a big exam coming up, and he needed a flawless dish to impress his instructor, the formidable Monsieur Pierre. Monsieur Pierre was a man who believed that a pinch of salt too many was a hanging offense, and that black pepper was the work of the devil. To add to the pressure, Stanley Roper had decided that the apartment's plumbing needed adjusting. This usually meant Stanley banging on pipes in the basement until the hot water turned into a trickle of icy slush and the gas stove started to hiss like a snake. Mr. Roper, Jack yelled down the hallway as the stove flickered ominously. I'm in the middle of a delicate folding process. I need consistent heat. Pipe down, Tripper. Stanley's voice echoed from the depths. I'm trying to save you on the gas bill. You kids use enough energy to power a small city in the Midwest. Just as Jack was about to put the soulful in the oven, Larry Dallas burst through the door without knocking. Larry was the epitome of 1970s leisure suit-style wide lapels, enough chest hair to weave a rug, and a smile that suggested he had a bridge to sell you at a very reasonable price. Jacko, my man, my brother from another mother. Larry beamed, ignoring the palpable tension in the room. I've got it. The ultimate scheme. We buy a food truck. We sell Tripper's tacos. We make a fortune by Friday. Larry, I'm making a soulful. My future depends on this egg. Jack hissed. Tacos are easier, Jack. People don't care if a taco collapses. In fact, they expect it. It adds to the experience. The distraction was fatal. Jack turned back to his oven, but in the chaos of Larry's arrival, he had forgotten to preheat it properly. The soulful, sensing the lack of commitment and the inconsistent temperature, refused to rise. It sat in the dish, a sad, yellow puddle of wasted potential. Jack slumped into a chair, the whisk falling from his hand. I'm a failure. Pierre is going to make me wash dishes for the rest of the semester. I'll be the oldest busboy in California. Joanna, ever the pragmatist, walked over and patted his shoulder. Jack, it's just one egg dish. It doesn't define you. Besides, we have the leftovers from the flower shop's grand opening party. Shrimp cocktail and mini quiches. Quiches. Jack's eyes lit up. Wait, if I can just repurpose the quiches into a new presentation. Pierre loves innovation. Chapter 10, The Regal Beagle Rendezvous. The Regal Beagle was the social heart of Santa Monica, a place where the beer was cold, the music was loud, and the misunderstandings were plentiful and often hilarious. Friday night found the trio and Larry crammed into a booth, trying to forget a week of wilting ferns, Columbus hands, and collapsed sofals. To Jack, Larry toasted, raising a frosty mug. The man who turned day-old quiches into a passing grade through sheer charisma and French-sounding lies. Barely, Jack muttered, though he was finally smiling, Pierre said my crust was uninspired, but my filling was adequate. In French, that's practically a standing ovation. The bar was crowded. At the far end, they spotted the ropers. Helen was trying to get Stanley to dance to a disco beat that was pulsating through the room, but Stanley was as immovable as a mountain made of granite and stubbornness. Come on, Stanley, it's our night out, Helen urged, her caftan shimmering under the disco ball like a neon sign. It's a hustle. You used to be great at the foxtrot back in the day. The foxtrot was for men, Helen, Stanley grumbled, sipping his beer. This is for people who have too much time on their hands and too much hair on their heads. He glanced pointedly at a group of young men with impressive afros. Back at the booth, Larry was eyeing a blonde at the bar with the intensity of a predator. Watch this. Guys, the Dallas Charm is about to go into high gear. I call this the velvet touch. Larry straightened his collar and strolled over. Within 30 seconds, he was back, looking slightly singed and very rejected. What happened? Did the velvet touch fail? Chrissy asked, giggling. She's a librarian, Larry sighed, sliding back into the booth. Apparently, what's your sign is a cliche in the Dewey Decimal System. She told me to go check myself out. The night took a turn when a group of Jack's cooking school rivals entered. They were led by Andre, a man who wore his chef's hat with an arrogance that Jack found infuriating. Andre was everything Jack wasn't: wealthy, polished, and actually French. Ah, Tripper, Andre sneered, stopping by their booth. I heard about your adequate quiches. Perhaps one day you will learn to cook for people with actual palates, not just for whatever it is you do in that apartment of yours. Jack stood up, his face reddening. My roommates love my cooking. Andre, and for your information, my adequate quiches were the talk of the flower shop. They were requested by name. Flowers do not have taste buds. Tripper, Andre laughed, turning to his friends. They probably enjoyed the fertilizer more than your crust. Joanna stepped in before Jack could do something he'd regret, like throwing a bowl of pretzels at Andre's head. Andre, why don't you go back to your copper pots? We're trying to have a civilized evening without your ego taking up all the air. Civilized. With Larry Dallas. Andre smirked and walked away, his laughter trailing behind him like a bad smell. The incident left Jack feeling defensive and small. He spent the rest of the night practicing his chef's stare in the bar mirror, while Chrissy tried to explain the plot of a soap opera to a bewildered bartender who just wanted to wash glasses in peace. Chapter 11, The Locked Out Lesson. The weekend brought a new disaster that would go down in apartment history. It began with a simple trip to the laundry room in the basement. Jack, laden with 3 baskets of bell-bottoms, polyester shirts, and Jeanette's delicates, managed to drop his keys down the elevator shaft while trying to balance a box of detergent. Joanna, Chrissy, Jack yelled, banging on the apartment door with his elbows. I'm locked out, and I'm wearing my laundry day outfit. This is an emergency. His laundry day outfit consisted of a pair of shorts that were 3 sizes too tight and a shirt that featured a very large, very orange sun with a smiley face that looked mocking in this context. There was no answer. Joanna was at a floral convention in Anaheim, learning about the latest in plastic stems, and Chrissy was visiting her parents in Fresno to escape the explorer. Jack was alone, locked out, and starting to attract the attention of the neighbors who were wondering why a giant orange sun was screaming in the hallway. He trudged downstairs to the Roper's apartment, his pride in tatters. Stanley opened the door, wearing a hairnet and holding a newspaper. What do you want, Tripper? And why are you dressed like a beach ball that's been through a blender? I dropped my keys, Mr. Roper, down the shaft. Can I borrow your spare? Just for 5 minutes? Stanley smirked, enjoying the moment far too much. The spare is in the basement, in the safe. And I forgot the combination 3 years ago. I think it's the year of the Great Depression, but I can't be sure. Stanley, Helen's voice called from the kitchen. Give the boy the key. It's in the kitchen drawer, right next to the coupons. Stanley groaned, but fetched the key. You kids are a menace. One day you're gonna lose your heads, and I'll have to pay the city a disposal fee for the mess. As Jack headed back up, he realized he had another problem, a much bigger one. The oven was on. He had been slow cooking a pot roast for a welcome home dinner for the girls. The roast! Jack panicked. He ran up the stairs, but the key wouldn't turn. Stanley had given him the key to the boiler room by mistake. Roper! Jack screamed, running back down the stairs. This is the wrong key. My meat is burning. By the time he got the right key and burst into apartment 201, The smell of burnt meat was pervasive and thick. The pot roast was a blackened, smoking lump of coal that looked more like a meteorite than a dinner. My dinner, Jack whispered, looking at the smoke-filled kitchen. My beautiful, slow-cooked failure. When Joanna and Chrissy returned later that evening, they found Jack sitting on the balcony, staring at the sunset with a haunted look in his eyes. "What's that smell? Did a tire fire happen in here?" Joanna asked, waving her hand in front of her nose. "The smell of failure," Jack replied without turning around. "And carbonized beef is my new signature scent." Chrissy walked over and hugged him, her kindness always shining through. "Don't worry, Jack. We brought back some leftover sandwiches from Fresno. They have extra mayo and no burnt parts." Extra mayo, Jack smiled weakly, the secret ingredient to a happy home, and to forgetting I ever tried to cook a roast. Chapter 12, The Great Mix-Up. The following Tuesday began with a misdirected piece of mail that would change their social standing for exactly 4 hours. A lavish, gold-embossed invitation addressed to the occupant of 201 arrived, inviting them to a high society masquerade ball at the local country club. The masquerade. Chrissy squealed, holding the card as if it were made of solid gold. "We can be anyone. I've always wanted to be a princess from a small European country with a lot of mountains. Or we could be realistic," Joanna said, taking the card and looking at the fine print. "It says there's a $500 entry fee per person. We couldn't even afford the masks, let alone the tickets." But Jack, ever the optimist and the schemer, had a plan. One of his classmates at the Culinary Institute was the son of a club member. "If I can get us in through the service entrance, I can work the kitchen while you mingle. We'll get the fancy food and the atmosphere for free. It's a win-win." "And what about the costumes? We can't go in our street clothes," Joanna asked. "Improvise," Jack cried. "Joanna, you're a florist be a dryad, a spirit of the woods. Chrissy, you're a vision in blonde. We'll make you a starlet, and I'll be the mysterious masked chef of the Orient." The night of the ball was a comedy of errors from the start. Jack, dressed in a borrowed tuxedo that was sizes too small and made him walk like a penguin, spent half the night hiding under a buffet table when Monsieur Pierre made a surprise appearance as a guest judge for the appetizers. Meanwhile, Joanna and Chrissy, wearing gowns made from floral shop remnants, old curtains, and a lot of safety pins, were being wooed by a pair of eccentric millionaires who were convinced they were European royalty traveling incognito. "Your accent is so unique, Princess Christina," one of the men said to Chrissy, leaning in. "Oh, thank you," Chrissy replied, trying to sound regal while her curtain sleeve kept getting caught in her drink. "It's a Fresno French dialect, very rare, very exclusive." The night ended abruptly when Jack, attempting to serve a flammed cherry dish to impress a cute waitress, accidentally set a decorative ice sculpture on fire. The resulting chaos, melting eyes, screaming socialites, and a very wet Monsieur Pierre led to a hasty retreat through the kitchen vents. Back at the apartment, drenched, smelling like burnt sugar, and missing several safety pins, they sat on the floor and laughed until they cried. Well, Joanna sighed, peeling a piece of fake ivy from her hair. At least we didn't have to pay the $500. That's a savings of $1,500. And I managed to snag a whole tray of lobster thermidor during the evacuation, Jack said, pulling a greasy napkin from his pocket with a triumphant grin. Who's hungry for some high society leftovers? Chapter 13, The Yoga Incident. Misunderstandings reached a new peak when Chrissy decided she needed to find her inner center and enrolled in a transcendental meditation and yoga class. Her instructor, a man who called himself the Great Shanty, but whose real name was almost certainly Gary from Burbank, convinced Chrissy that their apartment was a vortex of negative energy and bad vibes. He says we need to cleanse the space. Jack, it's for our health, Chrissy insisted, arranging crystals and strange-smelling rocks on the coffee table. No loud noises, no meat, and definitely no, well, no tripperisms for 48 hours. No tripperisms, Jack asked, deeply offended. My isms are what give this place its character. They're iconic. The cleansing involved a ritual of burning incense that smelled suspiciously like old gym socks and dried seaweed. Stanley Roper, smelling the smoke and fearing the worst, burst in with a fire extinguisher, convinced Jack was running a clandestine grill for a motorcycle gang. What is this? Stanley yelled, waving the nozzler on and nearly hitting the crystals. Are you burning tires in here? Is this a protest? It's sacred sage, Mr. Roper. We're cleansing the aura, Chrissy explained, her eyes closed in meditation. It's sacred stinking up my building and lowering the property value, Stanley retorted. If I smell one more leaf of that stuff, I'm calling the Board of Health and your parents. The Great Shanty himself made an appearance later that day, draped in orange robes and speaking in riddles that made no sense to anyone but him. Jack, feeling protective of his household and his right to eat a hamburger without being judged, decided to enlighten the guru in his own way. He invited Shanty to the kitchen, promising a pure, vibrational feast of the earth. What Shanty didn't know was that Jack had prepared a meat-free lasagna that was actually 80% spicy habanero peppers disguised as tomatoes. Shanty took one large, spiritual bite and achieved a state of instant nirvana, which mostly involved him sprinting to the bathroom, screaming in a very unspiritual way, and drinking 3 gallons of tap water. I think the negative energy is officially gone, Jack remarked as Shanty fled the building, robes flapping in the wind. Jack, that was mean. You ruined his chakra. Chrissy pouted. No, Chrissy, Joanna laughed, wiping tears from her eyes. That was a culinary exorcism. And look, the vibes are much clearer now, especially the vibe of Shanty never coming back. Chapter 14, The Flower Shop Follies. Jeanette's work life was usually her sanctuary, but even the world of daisies and roses had its thorns. Her boss, the aforementioned Mr. Compton, was a man of great passion for botany, but very little common sense. Joanna, the orchids are depressed, Mr. Compton announced one morning, looking mournfully at a display of purple blooms. I can feel their sadness. They need a change of scenery. Move them to the window, but don't let the sun see them. They're shy. Joanna spent most of her day moving plants in and out of shadows, a task that felt like a botanical version of musical chairs. To make matters worse, the new delivery boy was a man named Speedy, who was anything but. I'll get these roses to the wedding in no time, Miss Wood, Speedy said, tripping over a bucket of carnations. By the time the roses arrived at the wedding, they had been through a car wash. Speedy took a wrong turn and a minor fender bender. The bride was not amused, and Joanna spent her evening on the phone apologizing for the distressed, avant-garde look of the bouquet. When she got home, she found Jack trying to distress a piece of furniture for the living room. "What are you doing, Jack?" she asked, dropping her bags. "Redecorating. It's called shabby chic, Joanna. I saw it in a magazine." "It just looks like you hit our chair with a hammer," she noted. "Exactly. That's the chic part." Chapter 15, The Peeping Tom Panic. One humid Tuesday, a cloud of paranoia settled over the courtyard. It started when Stanley Roper, during one of his midnight weather checks, spotted a figure in a trench coat lurking near the bushes. "I'm telling you, Helen, we have a peeper," Stanley hissed, clutching his binoculars. He was looking right at apartment 201. Maybe he was looking for a way out of this conversation. Stanley, Helen yawned. But the rumor spread. Joanna and Chrissy became convinced that every shadow was a prowler. They insisted Jack stay in the living room as a guard dog, which Jack enjoyed until he realized he had to sleep on the floor. "I'm a chef, not a commando," Jack complained, huddled in a blanket. The peeper was eventually caught. It was just Larry Dallas, who had lost his contact lens while trying to impress a girl on the second floor. "Larry, you idiot!" Jack yelled as they found him crawling in the begonias. "Hey, I found the lens," Larry beamed, holding up a tiny piece of plastic. "Now, can someone help me up? My back is out." Chapter 16, The Great Sunday Paper Heist. Sunday mornings were meant for the funnies, at least according to Stanley. But when his paper didn't arrive, he went on a rampage. "Someone stole my Andy cap," Stanley roared, banging on Jack's door. Jack, who had actually accidentally picked up Stanley's paper and then spilled an entire pot of coffee on it, was in a panic. He and the girls spent an hour trying to dry the paper in the oven, which only made it smell like burnt news. "Here you go, Mr. Roper," Jack said, handing over a bundle. The delivery boy must have had a rough morning. Stanley looked at the paper. "Why is Andy Cap black and white and crunchy? It's the new high-fiber edition," Jack lied through his teeth. Stanley spent the rest of the day complaining that his news was well done, while Jack quietly swore to never touch another person's mail again. Chapter 18, The Reverend's Shadow. The arrival of a telegram, which was already archaic by the late 70s, but favored by Chrissy's father for its biblical gravity, threw apartment 201 into a state of absolute panic. Reverend Snow was coming to visit his daughter. "He can't see Jack," Chrissy wailed, running in circles and rearranging the throw pillows for the 10th time. "My father thinks I live with 2 girls. If he sees a man living here, he'll have me moved back to Fresno before dinner. He's a minister, Chrissy, not a grand inquisitor." Joanna tried to soothe her, though she was busy hiding Jack's oversized sneakers in the broom closet. "In Fresno, there's no difference," Chrissy replied. The plan was simple. Jack had to disappear. But Jack, being Jack, had a different idea. He would pretend to be the building's new handyman. He donned a stained jumpsuit and a baseball cap pulled low over his eyes. When Reverend Snow arrived, a tall, imposing man with a voice like rolling thunder, he was immediately suspicious. "And who is this industrious young man?" "Oh, that's just the plumber, Daddy," Chrissy chirped, her voice to octaves too high. "He's fixing the pipes because of the vortex." Jack, attempting a gruff handyman voice, grunted something about a clogged manifold and tried to shuffle out the door. But the Reverend was a man of the people. He insisted on helping Jack. "A man of the cloth is also a man of the wrench, son," the Reverend boomed, grabbing a pair of pliers. For the next 2 hours, Jack was forced to crawl around the kitchen floor with a man who kept quoting Proverbs while trying to dismantle the sink. Stanley Roper, hearing the commotion, burst in to see what was happening to his property. "What are you doing to my faucet?" Stanley yelled. "We are purging the grime, Brother Roper," the Reverend announced. Jack spent the rest of the visit huddled under the sink, sweating through his jumpsuit, while Stanley and the Reverend debated the merits of copper versus galvanized steel. By the time the Reverend left, the kitchen was flooded. Jack had a bruise on his forehead, and Chrissy was so nervous she started sleepwalking in the middle of the afternoon. "I think I'd rather face Monsieur Pierre's wrath than your father's pliers again," Jack groaned, wringing out his socks. Chapter 19, The Gourmet Audition. A golden opportunity arrived for Jack in the form of a flyer. The Silver Platter is looking for a new head chef. It was one of the most prestigious restaurants in Santa Monica, a place where the waiters wore white gloves and the prices required a second mortgage. This is it, girls. Jack beamed, holding the flyer aloft. If I get this job, we can finally stop buying Jimmy cakes and start buying, well, actual cakes. The girls were ecstatic, but the audition required Jack to prepare a signature dish for the owner, a man known only as the Major. The Major was a retired military man who expected his kitchen to run like a platoon. He wants discipline, he wants precision, he wants a ducky Lagrange that could win a war. Jack practiced his presentation in the living room using a folded towel as a duck. Joanna and Chrissy acted as the judges. More authority. Jack, Joanna commanded. The Major doesn't want a chef, he wants a culinary general. On the day of the audition, Jack arrived at the restaurant, his knives sharpened and his taquet perched perfectly on his head. He was doing brilliantly. His sauce was reduction perfection until Monsieur Pierre walked in. It turned out Pierre was the Major's consultant. Tripper, Pierre sneered. I see you are still trying to play with the big boys. The pressure was on. Jack began to plateau the duck, but in his nervousness, he accidentally swapped the orange glaze with a bowl of Larry Dallas's secret hot sauce that Larry had left in Jack's bag as a prank. The Major took one bite, and his face turned the color of a ripe tomato. His eyes bulged, and he stood up, gasping for air. This duck, the Major wheezed, it's bold, it's aggressive, it's the kind of dish that builds character. To Jack's and Pierre's absolute shock, the Major loved it. He hated traditional French cooking. He wanted something that kicked the palate into high gear. Jack was offered the job on the spot. However, the dream died 10 minutes later when Jack realized he couldn't replicate the sauce. Larry had lost the recipe. Jack had to turn down the position, claiming he was too committed to his studies. Back to the quiches, Jack sighed that night, though Joanna and Chrissy assured him that his aggressive duck would live on an apartment legend. Chapter 20, The Haunted Pipes. The plumbing in the apartment complex had always been temperamental, but one cold October night, the pipes began to sing. It started as a low whistle and evolved into a series of rhythmic thumps that sounded disturbingly like footsteps in the hallway. It's a ghost, Chrissy whispered, clutching a flashlight. I read about this. An old sea captain who lived here before the Ropers and died looking for his lost anchor. It's not a ghost, Chrissy. It's Stanley Roper with a hammer, Joanna countered, though she was checking under her bed just in case. Jack, feeling the need to be the protector, grabbed a rolling pin and led an expedition into the basement. The basement of the complex was a labyrinth of dark corners, cobwebs, and old steamer trunks. If I'm taken by the anchor ghost, tell Pierre I died for my art, Jack called out as he descended the stairs. In the darkness, they saw a flickering light. they rounded a corner to find Stanley Roper, wearing a miner's helmet and surrounded by a dozen leaking pipes. I'm telling you, the building is sinking, Stanley muttered, frantically tightening a bolt. It's the water table. It's rising. We're all gonna be underwater by morning. Mr. Roper, it's just a loose valve, Jack said, trying to help. But the valve wouldn't budge. In the struggle, a pipe burst, spraying Stanley and Jack with a jet of icy water. The thumping intensified as the water pressure hit the old heaters. To the girls upstairs, it sounded like a full-scale haunting. Helen Roper appeared at the top of the stairs, draped in a leopard print robe. Stanley, are you trying to drown the neighbors or just yourself? Come to bed. The ghost was laid to rest, but the pipes were never the same. For weeks afterward, whenever someone flushed a toilet, the building played a sound that vaguely resembled a Sousa march. Chapter 21, The New Normal. As the months turned into years, the trio of apartment 201 settled into a rhythm that felt less like a temporary arrangement and more like a permanent state of being. They learned to navigate Stanley's moods, Helen's caftans, and the constant, buzzing threat of being found out by the world. They weren't just roommates anymore. They were a support system. When Joanna had a bad day at the shop, Jack made her favorite pasta. When Chrissy was confused by a memo, Joanna sat with her and explained it. And when Jack was overwhelmed by Monsieur Pierre, both girls were there to taste test his creations, even the ones that tasted like habanero lasagna. They were three people from different worlds, brought together by a fluke of fate, a used car salesman's debt, and a very strict landlord. But as they sat together on the couch, watching the flickering screen of their small television, they knew they had found something special. Santa Monica was full of freaks and weirdos, as Stanley liked to say. But in apartment 201, they had found the only thing that really mattered, a place to belong. Epilogue. The door is always open. The sun rose again over Santa Monica, starting a new day of drowsy window shadows and dust motes. Stanley Roper sat in his recliner. Helen filed her nails in the bedroom, and upstairs, the sound of a falling whisk signaled that Jack Tripper was awake and probably burning something. Life was a ball again. Laughter was calling. And down at their rendezvous, they knew that as long as they had their lovable space, they would always be Three's Company. Come and knock on our door. We've been waiting for you. The Rendezvous at apartment 201. A novel adaptation of Three's Company. Chapter 1. The Guardian of 101. The Santa Monica sun hung low over the Pacific, casting long, amber shadows across the stucco facade of the apartment complex. On the ground floor, in apartment 101, Stanley Roper was a man possessed by a single, agonizing mission, the preservation of his niece's virtue. He paced the worn linoleum of his living room, his brow furrowed in a permanent expression of suspicion. To Stanley, the world outside his door was a battlefield, and his apartment was the last outpost of decency. "Be quiet, Helen. You're going to wake Karen," Stanley hissed, his voice a strained whisper that carried the weight of a state secret. He stopped to adjust a framed photograph from his army days, his fingers trembling slightly with nervous energy. Helen Roper, draped in a floral muumuu that looked like a botanical garden, had exploded over a bolt of silk, didn't even look up from her fingernails. The rhythmic scritch-scritch of her file was the only sound in the room. "Filing my nails is going to wake up your knees. Stanley, it's not the filing that's the problem. It's the breaking. Every time you snap a nail, you swear loud enough to wake the residents of the nearby cemetery. Oh, so that's what got you up." Stanley ignored the jab, his mind preoccupied with the arrival of Karen from New York. To him, New York was a den of iniquity, a concrete jungle where every shadow hid a threat. He was convinced that Los Angeles, despite its sunny palm trees and golden beaches, was merely a more deceptive version of the same hellscape, crawling with freaks, weirdos, and perverts. "She's adjusting, Helen. She's got jet lag," Stanley insisted, stopping his pacing to gesture wildly toward the guest room door. "She flew in from a different time zone. She needs her rest." "Heard of it. I married it," Helen retorted, her voice dry, her eyes, perpetually framed by a look of weary amusement, fixed on her husband. "You've got her locked up like she's in a convent. You're more like her jailer than her uncle. The poor girl is 21. Stanley, she should be out having some fun with people her own age. She ought to be out dating." Stanley scoffed, the word dating hitting him like a physical blow. "Dating? In this city? I promised my brother I'd take good care of her. I've done everything a good uncle should. I took her to Disneyland. I took her to the museum. I even walked out to the end of the pier with her. And every night, I sit her down and tell her about my experiences in the war. You call that boring? Ellen, Helen called out to an imaginary listener, then sighed. Stanley, I must have drifted off just hearing you mention those war stories. She's bored. She's 21, and she's spending her nights listening to stories about trenches and K-rations. She's safe, Stanley muttered, his chin setting in a stubborn line. She's miserable, Helen countered. Why don't you let her meet the kids upstairs? They're young, they're lively, and Jack. Well, Jack is harmless. Stanley stopped mid-stride. The Andrews sisters. You mean Patty, Maxine, and Tinkerbell. He referred to the unconventional trio in apartment 201 with a mixture of confusion and contempt. He particularly enjoyed mocking Jack Tripper, a man who lived with two beautiful women and, according to the elaborate lie Jack told to stay in the building, had absolutely no romantic interest in them. To Stanley, Jack was a puzzle he hadn't quite solved, but one he found inherently non-threatening. Safe, Stanley repeated, a devious glint appearing in his eyes. Yeah, Jack is as safe as sending her out in an armored truck. For once in your life, Helen, you got a smart idea. When she gets up, I'm going to go talk to Jack about taking her out. It'll give us some peace and quiet, and I won't have to worry about any funny business. Chapter 2, The Half-Price Birthday. Upstairs in apartment 201, the atmosphere was considerably lighter, though no less chaotic. The kitchen was filled with the sense of a home-cooked meal, a rare treat in a household where the budget was often stretched thin. Jack Tripper was hunched over the kitchen counter, his focus absolute as he performed delicate surgery on a cake with a butter knife. "Where's the birthday girl?" Jack whispered as Chrissy Snow entered the room, her blonde curls bouncing with every step. She was wearing her favorite apron, the one with the small sunflowers, and looked as bright as the morning. "She's in the kitchen keeping an eye on your birthday dinner," Chrissy replied, then blinked as she realized where she was standing. "Wait, you're the one in the kitchen. She's in the bedroom. Who's keeping an eye on her? Oh, you shouldn't sneak up on a man like that when he's working on a masterpiece." Jack leaned in, his eyes mischievous. "I was going to give you a big surprise birthday kiss, but the moment's ruined. I'll just have to save it for later. It's not my birthday until January, Jack," Chrissy giggled. "Why wait for the last minute? I'm a man who believes in forward planning," Jack joked. He turned his attention back to the cake. It was a slightly lopsided creation that bore the name Jimmy in blue frosting. "Look at this beauty." "Jack, why does the cake say Jimmy?" Joanna would asked, walking in from the living room. She was the grounding force of the trio, her pragmatic